It manually. For some reason, the Stream Deck decided it's not going to use its buttons. So hello, everybody. How are we? Welcome to another live stream. It is Monday, start of the week. Things are getting going and moving. How was your weekend? How has your day been? Weekend's been pretty chill over here. It's been mostly doing all the things that I collectively need to do. You know what I mean? Like, it's when I come back from a convention, it's kind of like, all right, now we sit down and we edit. And like every day is just editing audio and doing as much work as possible as I spit everywhere because, of course, it's the start of a live stream. I have to send saliva and mucus flying all over the place. That's how this works. But yeah, so I've been mostly editing audio and doing that kind of jazz. And I gotta say, like, coming back from Fan Expo Cleveland, y'all who were at Fan Expo, you did a fantastic job. Like, we had some heavy hitters, some good people in that booth. And it's also been interesting editing the audio because we have a lot of new dialogue choices. So all of the villains are the same, and we of course got people who are after my own heart and are also villain lovers, and they chose to do the villain lines. So those are fun to edit because I have sort of like a pattern down on how they work, where it's like, okay, you're gonna be picking from this music, this special effects, etc., and then we're gonna blend it all together. But since I revamped the heroes and not all the comedy pieces, because a lot of the comedy pieces were also the same, because people really we had to keep Soup. There's a little fur. You probably just saw it pass. It's like floating around. But people really like Soup. And we kept Where Are My Keys? And there's another one in there that people really like, and I cannot remember for some reason. But we kept a lot of those. Oh, the vampire one. But there were some other comedic ones that were rewritten. There were some other emotional ones that were thrown in there. And all of the heroes got rewritten because we are well aware, I am bad at writing heroes. Or at the very least, I just don't have a lot of practice I guess I don't have practice in general, but you know what I mean? I resonate so much with villain archetypes that sometimes flipping them on their head and getting into the hero archetypes could be a bit more difficult. But I rewrote them for this year, and actually quite a few hero archetype dialogue options were chosen at Cleveland. So it was kind of awesome to be able to, like, while I'm going through and I'm editing all this audio, it's really fun to edit all the audio of the people who chose some of the new dialogue and be like, ooh, what music do I use for this? What special effects do I use for this? Like, how does this work? It's been taking me more time, so I still got quite a bit to go, but it's really cool to, like, play with it and see how it works and vibes and what works and doesn't work, and we're gonna get some really unique pieces. Hi, Alex! How are you, King? What's up, my friend? I've been seeing all your posts in the Discord server. It's been so cool to, like, follow along in there with everything you're doing, especially when you don't get a chance to show up to the stream. It's really nice to be able to be like, oh, they're playing, like, a beefed out Shadowheart. Like, for the record, your Shadowheart, you really went with the idea of, like, clerics don't need to be healers. And to be fair, Shadowheart is, like, I'm pretty sure her domain is not meant to be a healer. So, like, it makes sense. But you went full on your build for her, the armor and stuff you picked. You were like, no, that is not her job. She's gonna be a whole ass, like, in the battle, ready to go. Which is pretty cool. I really liked how you built that. And it's kind of true because I think the thing about, like, clerics a lot in D&D is I don't think many games know how to build good healers for their system. Not to say that clerics aren't good at healing, but they can deal a lot of fucking damage. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know that they are good enough at heals to be like, this is the healing class. It's a really weird, like, I wouldn't even call them a dedicated healing class, or a healer of a party. They do have some good ones when you get to higher level. And to be fair to all the classes, I personally think, like, 0 out of 0 classes are fun to play until you get to a higher level. So it's not entirely cleric's fault. Thoughts on the cat druid, the meme character? I know you responded in Discord, but I felt like verbal thoughts would be interesting. Yes, hold on. I did, but I wanna... The cat druid is the, because you know how bad my memory is, so please tell me if I'm correct. The cat druid was the one where someone cast Speak with Animals on... The cat got so, it was the cat got, like, so good at being a druid with, like, speaking that it would, like, became a druid. I don't have the words for it. I don't have the words for it because I liked it. I really, really liked your idea. I thought it was clever in, like, a way that you don't think about, like, in a backwards way, if that makes sense, because there's a whole thing of, like, okay, druids are the shapeshifters and, you know, they can turn into animals, and then, like, some talking animals can be, like, druids or whatever. But it was interesting coming from the place of, because if I remember correctly, feel free to write it down in the chat, but if I remember correctly, originally just a whole ass cat, correct? And it was interesting coming from a place of, like, this is not a human doing magic, this is not a whatever, it started as just a normal ass cat. And I really liked that being the viewpoint and the starting point, because it came from this, you'd have a completely different mindset when playing the character, which I really liked. Cat consumed several metric tons of catnip grown by druids, and the following high elevated their consciousness to human level and become made with druid magic. The cat unlocked that too. Yes! Because I remember that they started as a regular cat and then they, like, became druid. It was, like, backwards. They almost, like, the cat becomes druid instead of the druid becoming a cat. And I remember it being backwards, and I thought that was so cool. The idea of, like, especially because here's how I pictured it in my head, Alex. So when you said it, the way that I saw it was, ironically, kind of like One Piece energy, because I just finished the live action season 2 of One Piece. But the whole idea of there's a druid who has, like, a little cat pet, right? Like a familiar, whatever you want to call it. And the druid's out here doing crafting. And if it's episode 1, we're sitting here watching the druid, right? And we are thinking, oh, they're going to be, like, our main character, or this is the new character that maybe is getting added to the party. of our main characters, right? We're meeting someone new and we're following the druid and the caster in all their work and who are they and what do they do and all this stuff. And then at the end, towards the end of the episode, because you're like, you know, you see they have a cat and all this stuff, the like main humanoid that's like doing all the druidy things, it doesn't end up being the main character. It's the cat. Like the druid like fucking had a heart attack or died or some shit. And the cat is the one that becomes your character because of all the stuff that you described. The cat is the one that becomes a druid. The cat is the one that joins the adventuring party. And so that's how I viewed it in my head. And I really liked that idea of like subverting the expectation of like, nope, that you're following the wrong person. And we're specifically leading you down the path to be like, wait a second, it wasn't him? We don't care about him? So I really liked it. I liked it a lot, Alex. Hi, Jamie. How are you, queen? You are here early today. How are you doing, girly? I hope you're doing well. It's been pretty chill over here. Alex, if you get more ideas for fun characters like that, you should definitely put them in the Discord because I love reading them and seeing all the cool little ideas that pop up. It's so fun. Yeah, it's been pretty chill over here. We've just been editing audio. I've been working on building a new booth because I'm trying to take a new, smaller, lighter, better booth to conventions. So that's like the plan for this week because it's actually supposed to be fucking warm. And so we can be outside and working on things, and hopefully that's what happens. Also, my other cup is in the wash. So I have a Jungle Book cup today, which is super cute. I don't know. This is like, I want to say early 2000s. It might be 90s. But when we were growing up, we had all the collector cups from Burger King. And so this is one of the ones we still have is the Jungle Book. But we used to collect all these little plastic cups and we still use them. You're at 41 subscribers. Congrats, Jamie. Woo! That's awesome, girly. By the way, Rachel, I ordered my new cosplay on the 25th. It's for a con in June. Better to order it very early than let it potentially be too late. You are so right, Alex. First of all, what is it? I want to know. You can't tell me you ordered a cosplay and then in the same paragraph not tell me what it is, Alex. Come on. But you are also very correct. You need to order things like so ahead of time because even things that in theory are on reputable platforms, right? Like we just had something ordered on like Amazon or whatever, but I've had things ordered on Amazon that like Amazon is a reputable platform, but that they don't necessarily police all the people who sell on the platform. And so we ordered something and it was like, great, we'll be delivered in like however many days, all chill. And then the day of, it still had not even been like shipped out like to the original carrier facility and just like canceled itself. And it's like, oh, okay, that's not helpful. So yeah, you have to order things really early because they will get blocked, especially if they're coming from another country. But even, oh, there's this like, see that? There's a single piece of hair. Hey, buddy, you can curl back. It's okay. Oh, okay, he curled up. But even if they're coming from like the US or somewhere else, wherever, like, it's one of those things where they will just lie and give you dates because there's nothing you could do about it. You know what I mean? Like you complaining, 99.9% of people would just cancel, get the refund, call it a day. Nobody's going to complain about it. And so they don't have to worry. Even one person complaining is nothing to them. They probably like ship out so much bullshit that a lot of people don't even care, don't even say anything. And it doesn't affect their business in the slightest because that's the world we live in. But yes, you have to get things ordered really early. Nice pillow. Yes, Jamie. We love her. We love Betty. She's our greatest. Sent to the Discord, the cosplay. You're gonna make me open it on my phone? Oh my god, Alex, what are you doing to me? Making me open Discord on my phone? Okay, hold on. Whoa! Okay, hold on. Now you're gonna make me pull it up. There's a lot of pictures. What is this? Bloodborne Hunter Saw Cleaver? those sidearms. Whoa, it looks so cool. Oh my god. Alex, it looks so cool. Dude, congrats. Oh my gosh. That's fucking fire. Wait, okay, so what kind of a thing? Because I know Bloodborne, in the context that to me it's the same thing as Dark Souls. But I don't know, like, plot or anything, because hell if I know. So what is this like a player character? Like, you get to design the character you play as, and that's who you're cosplaying? Or is it, like, is this an NPC? Is this a villain? How does that work in Bloodborne? What exactly is it like? Would people be able to identify that you are a character from Bloodborne? That is the player character. They have the title of Good Hunter. Oh, okay, so it's like a set design for the player character. Cool. Very, very cool. That's gonna be so exciting, dude. Oh my gosh. Are you meeting up with friends and stuff at the convention? Like, do you have people that you're going with or that you'll meet there so you can hang out with them? Are you guys like cosplay coordinating if you do have people? Because I know some groups love to do like little cosplay coordinations and they can take all the pictures and stuff. That is the outfit they wear on all the promotional material. Got you. Okay. So even if in-game you could change the outfit or whatever for the player character, that's the stuff that the game promotes them wearing. So a lot of people are gonna know that that's the Bloodborne PC. Got it. Andrew, welcome, King. Good evening, Queen Rachel of Greatness. Thank you. I love that title. I got off work at 6, then ate Jimmy John's. Sorry I'm late. Hope all is well. You're not late. It's only 7:15. Listen, if it was a job or some shit, yeah, you would be late. 15 minutes is late. You know what I'm saying? On time is late. But this is a live stream, bro. I don't even get paid for this shit. You kidding me? It's fine. You're good. You're good. All is well. I was just saying that I've been editing audio, and it's very, very interesting to work on the lines of dialogue that are new to 2026 because I'm trying to figure out how to edit them. And also that this week's going to be hella warm. So I plan to be outside working on the new booth that we're building. I think we're going to end up bringing the new booth to a certain convention that might be happening in the summer months, if you know what I mean, Andrew. But I don't know for sure. I have to get in contact with some people. We'll have to see how it goes. The next con we are headed to is, pretty sure I'm allowed to say it, next con we're headed to is PopCon Indy in May with the new booth. So we'll have to see how the new booth performs to make sure it works well and all that kind of jazz. Woohoo indeed, woohoo indeed. There's one friend I met at the last con I went to, although they're moving to Canada in August, so I met them basically last minute. We are going to the con together. We met as I recognized their cosplay and called it out in a friendly manner. 30 minutes of autistic discussions later, and we came out of that as friends. That's all you need. Listen, that's all you need. I think, especially as somebody who, like, doesn't keep connections very easily. I can make them very easily, but I do not keep them. I always try to remind myself that, like, you don't have to be besties with everybody to consider someone like a friend. And even if you consider someone an acquaintance, that's not like lower than friend. You know what I mean? I think like we put so much status on this word friend where it's like, well, you shouldn't be calling somebody your friend unless you're like, you know, you have their number and you're messaging them casually and you're doing all this kind of, I'm like, it's okay to just be like, oh yeah, we're friends. Like you can have, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? So I try to remind myself of that all the time. Like I consider all y'all on stream my friends. No, we're not like messaging every day. We're in a Discord server. And yes, it would be weird for you to have my phone number, but like that doesn't make us not chill. You know what I mean? So like, I think we just don't, in the English language, we just don't have good terms to really like categorize those things. We have a single word and that word is friend. So I think there's like different levels and they're all acceptable and good levels. You know what I mean? So I try to remind myself of that. And I'm really, really excited. Hell, I consider you a friend, Rachel. Exactly, Alex. Exactly. That's my whole point. It's like, I consider y'all my friends. Do you, are you calling me and do you have my phone number? Fuck no. And it's not going to be given out. But at the same time, like, that doesn't mean you're not my friend. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of those things where I don't like assigning like status and all this weird shit to I understand with like streaming and stuff, people are like, ooh, parasocial, don't be parasocial. And that's true for the people who have like millions of viewers. Okay, we ain't ever gonna be there. All right? We'd be lucky if we even get like 10 at one time. We're a nice little group of friends. We don't need to be worried about no parasocial when we're here. You know what I mean? I hope I can help you in the crew. I'm 6'1", 360. I can lift heavy things. Hell yeah, Andrew. I'll let you know because it's gonna depend on which one we bring. So if we bring the one that we need help with, you bet your ass I'm gonna be saying, get down here, help us. But if the new one works for PopCon Indie, then we may not need the assistance because believe it or not, I can lift it. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? We're working on it. We're trying it. We're gonna test, see how it goes in May. Like there's friends and then there are friends. One has your contact information you don't give out, and the other has easily available contact information like social media. Exactly, Alex. Alex, you get it. You get it. I'm so glad to hear somebody else gets it because when I try to have these conversations with people, people don't always understand. Even people who are like socially literate, like in our generation, maybe not the younger generation, because I think that the generation under us do get it. Like the older kids in the generation under us do get it to some extent. But even some of like, because I'm in the older half of Gen Z, so I think some of the Gen Zers still don't even quite understand the concept. However, I do think our generation is better at it, because if I said friend and Discord friend as two different categories, then all of a sudden, a lot of your Gen Z generation is going, oh, I get it. They're Discord friends. And I'm like, yeah, like, that's kind of the way we've differentiated it. But that doesn't make people less or, you know what I mean? And so I'm really glad that you got to have that moment and made friends with that person at the convention. Because, like, the truth is, we as people and as, like, society, community, whatever you want to call it, go through cycles. We go, at least, I'm going to specifically say America, because we have our own, when they call us New York a melting pot, what they actually mean is America is so obsessed with itself that it is its own enacting force upon itself. And so in the US, we have a cycle that goes through transition periods of, we are a community, we need to support each other, we need to love each other, we should all be like helping each other out, and then it'll cycle all the way through to freedom, independence, fuck everybody else, be who you are, like no other voices matter. And both of these are needed. You need both of these to have a healthy society, which is why when we're at the top of the egg and the bottom of the egg, we are at our best. But eventually it cycles to the middle, where unfortunately we have horrible things occurring. But that is, it's what we are as like a culture, and we enact on ourselves. There are other, like, you know, societies and stuff that are involved in that, but a lot of other cultures have fully different waves. I'm from 2006. Would that make me an older Gen Z? Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. I think that makes you a young Gen Z. Here's the thing. Let me be clear. Generations are fake. They're not real. We invented them as a marketing and a propaganda gimmick. So generations are stupid. In my viewpoint, you would be an old Gen Z. In the actual terminology, no, probably not. But in my viewpoint, you would be, because when you were born, I was 6 years old, which means I was playing with, like, maybe a year out of playing with a Wii and a DS. And by the time you were old enough to play with a Wii and a DS, you were probably still playing with a Wii. Maybe a Wii U. You get what I'm saying? Like, the culture has not shifted. When you're 6 years old and I'm 12, we might be playing with different things, like literally speaking, but the culture itself, we're both still on Disney Channel and Nickelodeon shows that are the same rotation, the same era, the same whatever. So I would still put you in the same thing, but you'd probably be a little bit on the younger end. You might be in the mid-tier. Also, Rachel, I was playing a fun Subnautica mod yesterday. Oh, Subnautica's the one where you're in the submarine and you go into the ocean, you find all the scary things. Only 1 and a bit hours ago, but it's past midnight. That's funny. And I'd love to get a rundown of said mod. Oh, go for it. Alex, all day, every day. Hello. Go for it. You know I love when you tell me about shit. You know I won't remember, but that's okay because I like it when you tell me. So you can just tell me multiple times. So go for it. Absolutely. Tell me about the Subnautica mod. How easy is it to... Okay, so here's a question you might not know the answer to, and that's totally fine. I've never played mods, so I'm always super curious of, like, how easy is it to mod a game? Because mods in my head make me want to think of games like a Subnautica or a Fortnite or whatever, but you can mod stuff that's like Pokemon. People do it all the time for speedrunning, for Nuzlocke, etc. And we know Nintendo don't want you mod in Pokemon, but people can still do it. So can you mod any game you want? Like people mod Breath of the Wild and shit. Can you mod any type of game to do anything? That's what I'm so curious about. Ad break in about a minute, by the way. You're an alien ocean planet and trying to survive basic Subnautica lore. Yes, Alex, yes. It is the game I'm thinking of then. Hi, Dan! How are you, King? Dan, you hopped in when an ad break is about to happen in literally like 40 seconds, my guy. You've got 40 seconds. You better spit it out before the ad break comes. How are you, King? Why is your little emoji burning in fire? Oh, it's a rage one. He's angry. It's an angry kitty. Oh, I thought it was everything's fine. Oh. Ads, I subbed. Oh my god, you did. I have no memory. Like, literally, it's funny. I just said this to Alex. I have no memory. I don't remember. It was Wednesday, and I don't remember. But yay, no ads for you. Hi, Theta. Welcome, Theta. How are you, King? So technology and pop culture are better benchmarks for generational identity than age cohorts. Yes, Theta. Theta, thank you for putting what I was trying to say about generations being fake and bullshit and something we created into actual, like, fancy, smart people technical speak. You're really good at that, Theta. You're so fucking good at that. But yes, I think, so it's not always technology. I personally think that generations are not always based on technology, but it is based upon, theme's a bad word, mindset. It is based upon mindset and themes, in quotes, on the era that you lived in, right? My era of, like, and it's formative years, not your whole years. I don't think your older teens count at all. I would say the young counts. I'm good, thanks. Yourself? I'm doing well, thank you. I'm just editing. All my days are filled with editing audio. And it's also gonna be hella warm this week, so we're gonna be outside working on the booth. Let's go. Stardew Valley mods can be fun. Okay, see, this is the question I was asking Dan, where I was like, how easy is it to mod a game? Because I don't know. And Alex is saying it depends on what you use to mod your games. With Minecraft, CurseForge, and Modrinth, the easiest option, as it requires minimal effort, is the easiest option, as it requires minimal effort. Vortex Nexus has good mods, but they often work best when you manually install them into game files. They're complex, but it varies from game to game. Other mods are just ROM files that have been modified into ROM hacks. It depends on the mod service. Okay, wait. What's a ROM hack? I know the term, but I don't know, like, I've heard the words before. How is a mod and a ROM hack different? What does that mean? Oh my god, y'all are gonna have to educate me. I don't know what any of that means. The only exposure I have... Thank you, I appreciate that distinction. You're good, Theta. I got you. Because it's all bullshit. It's the same thing with zodiac signs. Listen, no hate to any of my girlies. No hate to any of my girlies. Zodiacs are bullshit. Generations are bullshit. Everything that tells you about your personality, your life, what you went through, and then puts you in a group where that can apply to multiple people who have absolutely nothing in common with you is bullshit. It just is. So, I'm sorry to my zodiac girlies, but that's also bullshit. I don't know, I probably told you the story before because y'all know it's my favorite joke. But I was in acting college, and this beautiful, lovely person, again, this is not a slight on them, it was just hysterical. This beautiful, lovely person who was into all the horoscopes and the zodiacs and stuff came over to me, and she was like, Rachel, what sign are you? I'm sorry, I mean sign, zodiacs and horoscope. I think they're two different things, but like the signs, they're like Taurus, etc., and then also the year of the dragon, year of the whatever. But regardless, she was like, what sign are you? And I was like, Cancer. It runs in the family. Ba-dum-tish. And everyone in that room was like, dead silent crickets. It's one of my favorite interactions I've ever fucking had to this day. I love it. Shout out to that girlie. She knows who she is. She made one of the best moments of my life. A ROM hack is the game file in and of itself, which has been modified to give hacks or cheat options, or even completely different content. I'm on console, so the only mods I can use, unless I use my rotten potato laptop, are on Skyrim or Fallout or Baldur's Gate 3. Mods of Baldur's Gate 3 can often be shared between console and PC. Wait, so then what's a mod? How is a mod different? So the ROM is like the code of the game, and a ROM hack is when they mess with the code to change certain things about it. So that might be my only instance of what I'm used to when it comes to modification in quotes, because when I had my DS, when I got a little bit older, probably like 11, 12, my friend, I think my friend gave it to me, let me keep the, I don't know what it was called, but it was this little device that you would put into your DS and then put your game card in, and it gave you a bunch of cheats for like a huge list of game. So that, I'm assuming, was like a ROM hack device thingy, but that's the only thing I've ever used. Oh boy, I wonder what it was called. DS cheat device. An action replay! Oh my god, yes! My friend, like, gave me their action replay because they had, like, played all their games, and I used the action replay to get, like, infinite money in, like, Harvest Moon or some shit. And it was fabulous, let me tell you. If I try and run both and laptop, that's fair. Dan, I was already having trouble with this laptop. Do you know how much I had to delete off my laptop to download Resident Evil 9? Crazy amount, my guy. And this is a gaming laptop, okay? This is a beautiful Lenovo Legion. A mod is a fan-made piece of content that adds stuff to the game. It was not Game Genie Theta, but that's good thingy. It was an action replay. I think I had it for the DSi, because my sister had a DSi. But it was the action replay. Time to describe the Subnautica mod? Yeah, go for it. So a mod then, okay, so we're being specific. Then a ROM hack can have a mod in it. Mod is just specifically a fan-made piece of content, but it could be in any format. So it could be a ROM hack, it could be something else that adds like fan content, that kind of jazz. So it could be any of them. It's like the every square, every rectangle, no. Every square is a rectangle, but not every rectangle is a square? Something like that. One of those. It's vice versa, maybe? But it's one of those things. Yes. Okay, cool. Before I did a reset on it, it could hardly run Uno on the lowest settings? Hey, listen. Okay, no, I was about to say don't yell at your laptop for struggling for Uno. It's a good laptop, but what laptop do you have? Because maybe we should yell at your laptop for struggling to run Uno. What's your laptop? The Red Plague is a mod where the planet is infested by a red plague. Shocking, I know, literally. Except this plague mutates all life it touches, making peaceful fish hostile, and making hostile entities even more aggressive and lethal. It summons flesh around the map, which can block caves, attack you if you get too close, and so on. It has jump scares, too. Ooh! So basically, this Red Plague mod has made Subnautica more into a horror and less of a, like, explore the ocean and also there's creepy things. And more of, like, a there are creepy things point blank. Very interesting. A crappy HP one I got from college, had it about 5 years now. Yeah, HP I think is more of a work brand. Isn't it? Like, isn't HP and Dell one of those brands that are known for, like, we are the big work computers that run Microsoft Excel and other programs. You want to do, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, you want to play video games on our computer? Sorry, what? Like, to me, that's what Dell and HP is. Is they're the equivalent of, like, asking, like, an old-ass structured thing to use modern technology, and it's like you're gonna have to reinvent the wheel. You know what I mean? That's kind of the energy I have. Okay, with the Red Plague mod, the longer the save goes on, the more the plague spreads and mutates while boosting its killing potential, and any infected fish can't be eaten too. Oh, very cool. So you're actually like really fighting against time. It's not just like, okay, put the mod on and then sit back and play. When you put that mod on, you gotta go. You know what I mean? You gotta start playing that game. You better figure it out or you're fully dead and you can't eat and you can't save yourself. Yeah, if you take your time, you get screwed in the long run. Interesting. Ugh. That feels very like our underwater horror campaign. That feels very Decaying Light. I love that. The wheel wasn't even invented when this laptop was made. God tier. God tier. Love it. Hysterical. Beautiful. And honestly, I'm not surprised. Before this Lenovo Legion, I had the White Razor, which was pretty old, I think. It's like 2013 or 14 or something, I don't know. No, it's like 2017. It's a decade since like 2015. Oh my God. Sorry, that didn't register in my brain. That's why I was going so old. I think it's like 2017 or something. And then it stopped working completely. It just blacked out. It blew up, to be honest, but it's fine. He's fine. He might have blown up, but he's okay. He's not. He's dead. So now I have a Lenovo Legion because my sister has two old Lenovos that don't get used very much anymore, but they are hardy, good working motherfuckers. And not in the Dell HP territory where they're like, what do you mean you want us to run a program called OBS? Why are you talking to people online? But in a way that's like, you know, we might not be able to run crazy stuff. Like, you can't get maybe like 4K graphics, but we will last like 10 hours, just straight recording, never overheat, solid, like save all that shit, hands down. And so the Lenovo's were always the best when recording our big, long TTRPG shows. They never shut down. They never had a problem. They never skipped anything. And so when I went to get a new laptop, Lenovo had just come out with their gaming laptops. They were trying to enter the gaming space. They'd never done it before. And I was like, well, and my sister swears by them, and I used her computers, and they'd never once faulted us. And I went, you know what? Fuck it. Let me try the Lenovo Legion, brand new, like, gaming style Lenovo laptop. And let me tell you, I swear by them now. That is one of the secret partners where if Lenovo came to me and was like, yo, can we sponsor you? I'd be like, yes. Oh my God. Whatever you want. But, like, not something that I'm super vocal about. But I absolutely would in a heartbeat because It's fantastic. The Legion laptop, genuinely, this thing's fucking awesome. So I highly recommend it. It's god tier. Now he doesn't, again, I had to delete a lot of memory for him to play RE9, but he does a fantastic job doing it. You know what I mean? Give example of mutation. Okay. Little Bonk. Yeah, Bonk Bonk and the kitty head. That's cute. I love that you have a little cat. That's adorable. It's a little orange cat. Does it have bat wings? The other one looked like it had bat wings. Typically, peepers. Okay. Who named the fish Peeper? What motherfucker named that fish Peeper? That poor fish. Are dark blue in color, a warm orange eye, a big tail flipper to swim. When infected, the eye gets bloodshot, the skin becomes blood red, and its tail splits in two, the inside developing sharp teeth and a needle-like tongue. Peepers are typically passive. Oh, very cool. It turns them into, like, little piranha things that are like, no longer do we look out and watch you passively. Now we look out and we bite you with our little teeth. And we go, nom, 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 nom. I love that. That's nasty, but adorable. You know what I mean? Like a creepy little adorable thing. Peepers are called such because they have like one fist-sized eye in their head. Like a cyclops? I don't understand how that correlates to peeper. You get what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't... I would think they peep. As in, they look over something and they watch you, and then they come back down. That doesn't have to do with... They have giant eyes to peep. Do they still do the action... I'm about to say this sentence. Do they still do the action of peeping? Because I think they're called peepers because they do the action of peeping. Crazy sentences that are coming out of my mouth right now. Not because of the eyeball. Does that make sense? Right? You do realize that eyes are also called peepers? I've never heard an eyeball called peeper. Is that a different, like, is that a different country thing? A different language thing? What? I'm gonna look it up. Calls eyes peepers. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, people think it's from 1920s gangsters? Oh my god. Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those peepers? I've never heard that before in my life. Well, that's the first time this is crazy. I've never heard that. Apparently, late 1800s, early 1900s, they started equating the term with eyeballs. So it originally was used the way that I'm using it, which is like to peep, to spy on someone. But then 1920s gangster era, they started using it to literally refer to eyeballs. Whoa. That's crazy. I have never heard it used for eyeballs before. Legitimately, I've never heard it used to refer to eyeballs. Never. Interesting. That's so interesting. You learn new things every day, I guess. Wow, who knew that was a part? That's a part of the I love the English language, so that's a part of the language I did not know. That's a part of like societal, what's the word I'm looking for? Like American and British is what it was giving me, culture. I did not know was slang. Yes, thank you for the fun fact, Alex. I'm glad that you led me to going to look that up because I legitimately had no idea. I love learning new things. I love learning new things. Yeah, I've never heard Jeepers Creepers, Where'd You Get Peepers? I've never heard Peepers for Eyeballs. I've only ever heard peep as in to spy. And Jeepers Creepers, I've only heard in like Scooby-Doo context. Not a joke there either. I've only ever heard that phrase used in Scooby-Doo context. So that's why I was like, what? Where is this? Now I gotta look up where this saying is from, actually. Where's the saying actually from? Wait, now I gotta Google the saying. Who fucking knew? You know what I'm saying? You haven't seen the Jeepers Creepers movies? I don't know that there's Jeepers Creepers movies. 1930s song in the 1938 film Going Places. Louis Armstrong. Damn. No idea, bro. Only the first two are good, the rest are shit? That's very funny. Well, apparently it's from Louis Armstrong, who I do know as like a famous musical person. And I've heard of Going Places in theory, but I ain't watching shit that far back. Listen, I know we're supposed to learn, you know, when you get into the media industry or whatever industry you're in, they tell you to go back and research and read and watch everything and know your history and know your classics. Should you? Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you shouldn't, but also like fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't going back watching all that shit. That kind of makes sense. Scooby-Doo is from the 60s and they still kind of talk like it. Yeah. Scooby-Doo has kept, even modern day Scooby-Doo has kept, and to be fair, I was only on, What's New Scooby-Doo, so I wasn't that far in the Scooby-Doo generation, but they've kept the language. They've kept a lot of the culture from the 60s, so it does make sense. Peeper and Plague Peepers in the Discord. Fire. Yeah, the context is so interesting. It's from Louis Armstrong, and apparently, now this is Google AI. This is Google AI, so take this with salt, okay? Apparently, the phrase Jeepers Creepers, because now we have to keep going back, is a 1920s minced oath for Jesus Christ. So now I gotta Google this so that Google AI isn't talking to me. Hold on. Here we go. Jeepers Creepers slang. Yeah, Jeepers Creepers is an alternative to exclaiming Jesus Christ. It is a euphemistic version of profanity, which those are called a minced oath. Including heck, shoot, golly, and gosh. Huh. Also 1936. Okay, wow, and it was first used as that slang, from what we can tell, in a Jeepers Creepers Use Your Peepers thing. Whoa. Whoa. This is so cool. Wow, you learned so many things. What do you know? Guys, this is crazy how much we've learned here today. A minced oath is something you say when you don't want to actually curse. Yes, Theta! I have now learned that as well. I didn't know those had a term. Like, I didn't know there was a term for, like, heck and shoot and golly. I had no idea. I just say fuck, same, dude. Fully same. But, like, that's so interesting to me. You know what I mean? Like, or dang it. People will say dang it. It's called a minced oath. Wow. Minced oath. I guess because you're chopping up the actual word. So you're not using the word. Huh. I never would have thought this. These are things I never would have thought to look up. And I am a person who Googles a lot of shit. If I don't know something, I just like immediately Google it. That's kind of my energy. So this is really cool. All right, Alex, you gonna make me look up your little creatures? Your little peepers? Let me see here. Oh, okay, wait. These little fish that Alex is talking about are actually adorable. If you're in the Discord server, these things are actually really cute. Even the mutated evil ones are really fucking cute. That's really cool, actually. I like that. I like that a lot, Alex. That's really cool. They're cute little fishies. Even the little evil ones are cute little fishies. You know what I mean? I like those. I like those a lot. Okay, so tonight we have a different game. We're not done with RE9. We do have a different game because I, if you do not know, am a Slay the Spire fan. And Slay the Spire 2 is currently in early access. And I am very excited to see all the new things they're doing. I've seen a little bit of it because I've been watching a few YouTubers play, but I want to play it. And is that where the expression to mince words comes from? Theta, you're so smart. I bet it is. I bet that is where the phrase to mince words comes from, is minced oath. Whoa, everything's full circle. Everything's full circle. I love it. But we're gonna play a little bit of We're gonna play a little bit of Slay the Spire 2. And depending on when my sister gets home, we might have a surprise special guest appearance from Brianna, who doesn't play video games whatsoever, and I'm gonna make her sit down and play. Because I think it'd be hysterical to watch her try and figure out Slay the Spire. Okay, I think it'd be funny as shit. So, we're gonna pump it up so I at least know the controls, and we're not fiddling around there, and see what new aspects have been added and improved. I'll be honest, I haven't kept track of Scooby-Doo after Mystery Incorporated. I think I watched Mystery Incorporated, and then I haven't watched anything after as well. But I didn't watch Mystery Incorporated when it came out. I stopped watching Scooby-Doo in my eras of Scooby-Doo, which was What's New Scooby-Doo. So I had the What's New Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. We're gonna solve that mystery. Scooby-Doo. What's a Scooby-Doo? Don't look back. You may find another clue. Boom, boom, boom. A Scooby snack will be waiting here for you. And the electric guitar. That was my generation. So that was the generation I stopped watching because I grew out of it. And then I went back and watched Mystery Inc. and I thought it was chill. I haven't really watched much after it. I watched it as it came out. Oh, okay, Alex. Okay. That's not too bad then. It's a nostalgia thing, but I love What's New Scooby-Doo. It's absolutely my favorite version. My favorite Scooby-Doo of all time is the Cyber Chase movie. And, well, that's not technically true. My favorites are the live action. I fucking love the original Scooby-Doo live action. The very first one is so fucking good. Used to give me nightmares as a kid. I fucking love that original movie. But Cyber Chase is tied with it. Both of them are really, really good. It kind of just depends on the vibe you want. On whether or not you're going for that one or the live action one. But those are probably, I think, my best Scooby-Doos. I like those a lot. Those are my favorites. Okay, let me pull up Slay the Spire 2. I'm very excited for this game. Fucking love Slay the Spire. Mystery Incorporated series finales was wild. With the final season, the monsters were real, and there's literal Lovecraftian horror behind the entire timeline. Yeah, I thought it was cool. I thought it was interesting. I'm a true believer in, like, if you're gonna take something that already exists and remake it, fuck with it. I'm a true believer in fuck with it. So I fully give, like, 100% respect and credit to Mystery Inc. I think they fucked with it, and it turned into a cool piece. Might not be my favorite, but I think they did a good job. Now I have to manually transition things because Stream Deck has decided it's not going to work today, so. Can we hear it? Is going to be the question. No, because I still have it muted, right? There we go. Ooh, that's a little loud, maybe. It gets quieter, but the sound can, like, go up quite a bit. So I'm gonna bring it down to like a 20, I think. We're gonna try that. See where it's at. Okay, cool. So we're gonna give a shot. If you've never, keep the spirit but fuck with it. Exactly, Alex. That's like my genuine, that's my philosophy when it comes to any sort of remakes, any sort of redones, is keep the energy, keep what the original was trying to, like, do for its people, whether that's the message, whether that's the characters, whether that's whatever, keep the spirit and the energy, but then fuck with it. Choose something to hold on to. Don't completely redo it or just make something new, you know what I mean? But otherwise, yeah. Okay, guys. Spire 2. I've not even done anything at all with profiles or anything. We're just gonna jump. I think we're gonna jump into it because it gives us, like, backstory and plot. Because apparently Slay the Spire 2 is gonna have plot. Slay the Spire 1 apparently has plot, but I'm not that good at it to know what the plot was. So let me see. Here we go. Look, there he is! It's the Ironclad! So for those who don't know, this is a card battler roguelike. You're gonna get a deck of cards that you can change into and stuff. This is like the, I'm gonna use the term originator. I'm sure it's not, but this is the originator of what 99.9% of card battling roguelikes currently use. Like energy, health, mechanics, like card limits, so much of it comes from this game. Also, Rachel, someone I saw online and used to watch a lot, I saw a wild take they made on the Souls games, like Dark Souls and Bloodborne. Oh, really? Well, some people just, like, are not about that kind of stuff, you know? Sometimes it's also one of those things, too, where it could be, I mean, I don't know what they said, so I have no idea. Popularizer! Yes, Theta! That's a beautiful way of putting it. Wait, actually, I'm going to turn it down a little bit more because it's a little loud for me. That's a great terminology. I'm going to steal that, Theta. If I remember that, I'm going to steal it. Popularizer. Yeah, it's a huge popularizer of the, of most card battle roguelike techniques. I love it! He's so cool! Yeah, Alex, I don't know what they said, but unless they said something like, yay AI art, you know what I mean? Sometimes people are just in the heat of the moment. I say a lot of dumb, stupid shit. Like, there's shit I've said probably on live that I should not have said and probably don't agree with already, and I've only been, like, a live streamer for, like, a year, so, you know, sometimes you gotta give people a little grace, but I don't know what they said, you know what I mean? Okay, the Ironclad, 80 health, 99 gold, the last soldier of the Ironclads, crushes foes with sword and flame against his will. Burning blood at the end of combat heals 6 HP. He's the classic. This is the first guy you run with. He's standard play. His deck's gonna be really easy to understand, and he does a lot of offense and defense combined, but usually a lot of offense. They say it doesn't have a story because it's not told to their face, but instead hidden in item descriptions and environment. And that is the stance they're heavily supporting in. Yeah! Is there a storyline? Like, is there a story? You know what I mean? Because I think the terminology they should have used in that case is storyline, if that makes sense, right? Like, there might be a story, but not a storyline. Not like a pathway of like, you go this way and you complete the thing. Because this game is sort of like that, where like Slay the Spire 1 had a story. I didn't know, I have absolutely no idea what the fucking story was for Slay the Spire, because all I did was play a card roguelike. And I died and I restarted and I died and I restarted and give a fuck about whatever the plot was. You know what I mean? It had a story. It did not necessarily have a storyline that like guided you through things. But I think some of the Dark Souls ones do have like a genuine storyline, don't they? Pretty sure they do. And that's a lot of games to lump into one category. Okay. Look at it moving too. The graphics are so cool. All of the art from the original game, by the way, like if you go play the original Slay the Spire. Hey, gal, how are you, queen? Yo, yo, yo. What's up, girly? How are you? How have you been? There is a storyline, but you aren't the main character. You're just someone that witnesses the events as they happen. Oh, well then that's totally a story, Alex. That counts. Gal, how are you? Yippee, yippee. How have you been, girly? Wait. Oh, my buttons aren't gonna work, are they? Perishing, how's you? Hold on, let me go back to my big boy cam. Yes! Rythan! Hi, Rythan! How are you? Oh my goodness. Perishing, how's you? Oh no. Why are you perishing? Are you doing too many things at once? Is it a busy time? It is also a busy time for me, but I'm kind of enjoying it. I will probably enjoy it until the moment that it's supposed to be due and it's not done, and then I won't enjoy it. But right now, I'm doing okay editing audio. And then, you know, next week, when it's gonna be due on, like, the 14th, then I'm gonna be stressed out of my mind. Same thing with, like, building the new booth. I'm, like, enjoying doing it, and then when I need it, at, like, the beginning of May, I'm gonna be terrified, you know? You are stress? Rythan, no stress. Well, not no stress. Stress can be a good thing. But I'm sending you good energy. No bad stress. Bad stress, boo. Get away. Away, bad stress, away. Busy weeks. I'm on a smidge of a hiatus. Ooh. Hiatus from like, what? Like creating? Crafting? Are you working on like important real life things? Is that what you're doing? That's why your life is a little busy right now? Because I'm sending you good energy. I'm sending you good energy, queen. Sending you such good energy. From stream and commissions. Okay. Have you been doing well on your commissions? I love that you have that. That's so amazing. Had a 50-hour week. Girl. Absolutely not. Get that shit out of there. I mean, unless it paid you well. Which in which case, it still sucks. But at least you got paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, but still. I'm having team conflicts on my spicy game. Aw, I'm sorry, Rythan. That kind of, it does happen sometimes, especially when you're volunteering and you're like working with other people and you're all like doing stuff for free. You might have conflicting visions and ideas. Sometimes that just happens. And sometimes you can make compromises and you can work with each other, and sometimes you can't. Sometimes you're able to do it just for the game jam, and then maybe you need to leave and work on your own stuff. But I'm sending you good vibes that you can at least get it done for the game jam that you guys are doing. Only 10 an hour? Well, that's not 15 an hour, but it's also not $7.50 an hour. So, I guess it's not the worst, but it's not the greatest, you know what I mean? I'm assuming you're saving the cash up to fund your beautiful, lavish, totally going to be crazy expensive wedding. You know what I mean? Oh, crazy. Just like rich things everywhere because you're rich and you've got your $10 an hour money. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying. Yes, girl. Oh my God. Everything you sent me is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I know the last time we chatted, I think you were sending me wedding dress pics because I would not let you get away with that. Have you done any more looking and going around, or what's the vibe there? My uncle is planning on wearing a full suit of armor? He might be spending more than you on your wedding. Bro, what? A full suit of armor costs a shit ton of money. Also, that's gonna be hot. So please have somebody designated as like the, hey, you're supposed to watch the uncle to make sure that if he passes out in his armor, we know and we can take him to the hospital. I've kind of done some dress shopping. Okay, like past what you sent me. If you haven't found the one, then don't worry about it, you know? But I do want to know when you find it. I do want to know. I want the privilege. I want the privilege I don't deserve. Okay, please? I found some ugly ones. Okay, wait. Maybe you could send me the ugly ones too, because I'd kind of like to laugh at the ugly ones. Maybe you want to send me the ugly ones? I'd like to laugh at them. It's indoors and air conditioning. I don't care if it's in the fucking Alaska. Full suit of armor is gonna be hot. Hot, 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 hot. Just keep an eyeball on him. Make sure he's okay. I'll send you the pics. Hell yeah. I watch these YouTubers who are Aaron and Joe, and they will watch and react to, what's the show called? The show everybody's obsessed with, reality dating competition. Hold on, it'll come to me. Love is Blind. Love is Blind. They reacted to the latest season of Love is Blind, and it was very funny because they'll do like wedding dress critiques as like two straight young white boys, and I'm allowed to say young because I think they're younger than me. And it's so funny because the girl will come out in the dress and they'll be like, it's plain, which, like, I know she wants, but this doesn't, like, highlight her body. I think she needs to try another. And the other dude will be like, yeah, but I do like the sleeves. Maybe, like, a 6? The other guy's like, 6.5. All right, cool. And I'm like, this is hysterical. This is fabulous. And I'm sitting there with them like, yeah, I think there's, like, judging it with them. One of my favorite shows growing up was Project Runway. And it was one of my favorite things on the planet to have all the outfits come down and to just judge them. I love it, man. So I'll be very excited. Aircon won't reach inside the body armor. Listen, it'll do something. It'll do something. We just want to make sure everybody's safe, okay? That's all. He can wear full body armor. If he's gonna pay that much to get it made, hell fucking yeah, you can. Same? Yes, girl, yes. I loved Project Runway. And even to the point where, like, when Heidi and Tim switched over to Make the Cut, or Making the Cut, something like that, on Amazon, I would have, if they were cheaper. They weren't, because of course they weren't. If they were cheaper, I would have bought some, like, one or two of those outfits, because when they were partnering with Amazon to make the Make the Cut show, which is a lot better than Project Runway, thank you, they would have Amazon winners and Amazon challenges, where Amazon would make the clothes that won, and you could buy it. And I loved that show, because judging that shit was fire. Pig scent? Hell yeah, I will take a look, thank you. I know going full Scottish with a kilt, and everything? Hell yeah. You know what's funny to me is okay. See, now here's the question. Right? Are kilts Celtic or Scottish in origin? Because there's a lot of it in, like, Irish culture and Irish history too. Like, I know we have it in our music and stuff like that, but I don't know how, like, where it originates or if it matters. I don't know if that's still a big thing where, like, Scotland and Ireland give a fuck about each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's still an angry hash. I don't know. I think the armor was a joke, but it would be fun to see. Hell yeah. I think it'd be fabulous. The officiant, my aunt, asked to wear a wizard outfit with the pointy hat, and I hope she's serious. Girl, you're gonna have the best fucking nerd wedding ever. Ever. Are you kidding me? Every motherfucker in there is gonna be dressed to the nines in some medieval bullshit, and the 1+1 who doesn't get told, like, who gets told, oh, like, their partner's gonna be like, oh, you come to a wedding with me, you're my +1. They're like, yeah, okay, sure. And the person you invite is gonna be like, okay, it's, like, medieval themed, so we need to, like, dress up. And the partner's gonna be like, yeah, okay. And then, like, they go to get in the car, like, drive your wedding, and the partner's like, why aren't you, like, dressed up? And the +1 is like, well, you know, I put, like, a flower crown or whatever on. And the other person's like, no, you're gonna be the one, like, the odd-looking one. And they're like, no, what? You people are gonna come up in, like, full costumes? And then there's gonna be that 1+1 who's sitting there like, and they look so out of place because they like didn't dress up. I love it. I love it. Oh my god. You won't be the only scaly? I love it. I love it. Listen, not a joke. I have done a dragon cosplay for Halloween before. A sexy hot dragon girl. Oh, I should clarify. Are we allowed to be sexy medieval? Or do you want it to be classy? Because I can do punk rock classy instead of punk rock sexy. It's your preference. Kilts are Scottish. The first identifiable form of the kind emerged in my beautiful country in the 16th century. Oh. Kilt, not kind. Yeah. Kilt. Okay. That's good to know, Dan. I appreciate that, because I never knew. I genuinely have no idea. Like, I know there's difference in languages. Like how you guys have, you guys have Gaelic, and the Irish have, no, you guys pronounce it differently. But the Irish have Gaelig, or they just call it Irish. But then you guys have, like, the same word. Because neither one is Gaelic, unless yours is Gaelic. But you know what I mean? Like, Welsh, Scotland, and Ireland all have the G word as their own language. I did a Google. I didn't know either. That's so funny, Dan. That's really hysterical. Classy preferable because my old fam will be there. Okay. Got it. You'll have to remind me. But you know this. You will have to remind me that it's classy and not sexy. But I can do that. Because I was a sexy-ass dragon many years ago for Halloween. So instead, I can be a punk rock classy dragon. Brianna coming too? Well, the only way I'd get there is through her. So if I'm there, she'll be driving. Like, so this isn't this year, right? It's like next year or something. Because if it's this year, I make no promises. Because she books out a year ahead of time. Oh, 2028? Fire. Okay, yeah, then we should be fine. We should be fine. Remind me in 2027, because she books out a year ahead. So remind me in 2027, and I'll put it in her calendar, so that she can at least have the date free. Scotland is Gaelic. Okay, yeah, I know it's not spelled that way. Thank you, Dan. Because you guys have Gaelic, the Irish technically pronounce it Gaelig, but they just call it Irish. If you're not in Ireland, they don't, like, then you say, like, Gaelig, but the Irish just call it Irish. But I know it's essentially, it looks like the same word, which is where I was like, interesting. Because I did the, back when the Duolingo bird was all the hype, and he was, like, everywhere, and he was the scary murder bird, and so everybody downloaded Duolingo because that marketing campaign was brilliant. I downloaded it and did Gaelig for a little bit. So I can read, like, a few Irish words and nothing else. Like, I don't remember any of it. That's because we know I have bad memory. My mic got fucked? I think I'm still okay. What do you mean? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? I can't hear it, so I don't know what it says. It's crackling? We're going crackly? I can't hear it, so I don't fucking know here. Hold on, I'll unplug myself. How about that? Am I still crack-a-lacking? Am I still crack-a-lacking? And I still making noise? I don't know. Okay. Huh. I mean, I was messing with my headphone cord. Is it the headphones? Am I still crack-a-lacking now? Am I still making weird crack-a-lacking noises when I talk without the headphones plugged in? Because that's the only thing I was touching. So that should be the only thing that was actually fucking with it. Still yes? I'm not really sure what to do then. Yes, but not as bad. Sounds like you swallowed bubble wrap. I mean, I'm not really sure what What? I can pull some of the cord up. Did that help? Sometimes if I move the cord around, it can help. Can you hear me any better if I'm moving the cords? I'm still talking, just in case it changes at any point, you can tell me. I don't really know what to fuck with here in order to make it sound better. I don't know how it can just give out. It's not really a thing. Okay, hold on. Are we back? Does it still sound okay? Does it sound bad still? We got better audio, maybe? I don't know. What exactly? It got worse! What the fuck? Alright, hold on. Pull up your stream to hear yourself? Oh, that's a good idea. Hold on. Well, let me delete the input. And maybe properties. Analog focus, right? Alright, here. Okay, now we've switched over to a different microphone. So let me see now. Am I still crackly with this one? Or can you hear me okay? Are we still crack-a-lacking and having a hard time? Are we clear? No crackle? Okay, so it is the Focusrite. So I'm not sure why. It's probably not as good as quality, but at least it's not crack-a-lackling. Sometimes they do that, I guess. I guess I'll take the headphones off because I'm not going to hear it through this. And I'll go ahead and unplug it because, and I'll fuck with it later, I suppose. So I make no promises for how the quality is gonna be on this one, but at least you're not quickle quackling, I suppose, which is better than nothing. And I guess I'll fuck with the little guy later. Sometimes he gets a little irritated, but he doesn't usually crackle. Like when he gets irritated at conventions, he hums. You'll get the fuck is it called? You'll get the grounding sound. When they go, because there's too many, like, electricity things next to each other. But it wasn't that, correct? It wasn't like a, it was straight up crackle that you guys were hearing. Because that's definitely different. That's definitely different than the buzzy grounding. And if that's the case, then that's weird. It must have just suddenly stopped liking whatever the input was. Huh. Quarter Irish, can't speak the language. Ah, that's very funny. It was only when you spoke it crackled. Sometimes, you know, when I had this plugged in, Discord would do that, where it would crackle when I spoke, and that was annoying. So, yeah, it must be something with the cords. Unplugging the headphones didn't cause it. I wonder if I had had direct monitor in, would I have been able to... No, because it probably comes through the computer. I doubt it would have been directly on the device. It probably would have been coming through the computer. But that makes sense then. Okay, well, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all very much, because... as long as this one doesn't crackle, I guess, which... Because what I switched it to is my computer. Like, the actual computer microphone. So, hopefully that will be good enough to keep going. It might sound a little odd compared to the music that's gonna come from the game. Because now the game audio is gonna have to come through... The game audio is gonna have to come through the same speaker. Because that's the only speaker now. But, here, if I do this... then we should be fine. But, you know, we'll see how it goes, I suppose. Let me see, if I go to Window, and I click on it... Does it sound weird having me talk over the music of the game in the background? Or is it totally fine? Because now they're kind of both coming out of the same place. but I think I have OBS muted. I don't have OBS muted. Interesting. Okay, cool. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Turn yourself down a smidge? Okay. Yes, I have turned myself down a little bit. Hopefully that is enough, and it won't be too bad. Yeah, I can see it getting up there into the red, because that's kind of what these microphones do, is... Perfect for you? Okay, cool. Cool. Then that shouldn't be too bad, then, and we should be okay. Well, that was weird. I wonder why I was doing that. Sometimes audio just doesn't have answers to the problem. You know what I mean? It just kind of has a heart attack, and it goes, good luck, figure it out. And we can't always figure it out, but sometimes that's just the way the energy goes. But I'm glad that we fucked with it. I guess it doesn't really matter, because the only reason you're not supposed to use your, like, computer microphone is because you then have audio coming out of your speakers, right? But if the game audio is not loud enough to cause an echo, then I don't think it super matters, and I think we're okay. Yeah, because I have the little headphone button off, so in theory, it should not be loud enough for you guys to pick up the echo of the audio, I don't think. And I have desktop audio off, but, like, that's not gonna... I don't think that'll fuck with it, so... Okay, yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're totally fine. Cool. Okay, well then... Here, I'll pull up the stream just to make sure we're still... Okay, so the stream itself is still running fine. Let's see the YouTube one. The YouTube one is still fine. Okay, so it wasn't the stream or OBS, it was just like the actual... Must have been the cords with the microphone or something. Okay, well, so basically what we're gonna do is, we might have a special guest tonight, I don't know. It'll depend on how she's feeling. But we're gonna play a little bit, we're taking a pause on RE9, on Resident Evil, to play a little bit of Slay the Spire 2, because I'm a big Slay the Spire fan. Rihanna? Yeah, I'm gonna have Rihanna. Okay, Rihanna's gonna come on the stream. No, it's not fucking Rihanna. If I knew Rihanna, do you think my ass would be right here right now? Bitch, I already would have sold out years ago. Are you kidding me? Hell nah. Hell nah. But for Slay the Spire 2, basically what we're gonna do is, this is like early access for the second game of Slay the Spire. And I have not touched it. I've seen like a few people play here and there just to get some of the changes in. But I'm excited to try it out and see how it plays. But it's gonna lock us into the first character anyways, which is the Ironclad. He's the easiest to play, he's the easiest to run with, and I think most of the mechanics are still the same. So, provided that everything is like, you know, neutral and good and all that jazz, we should be fine for knowing how to play. And so I think we're gonna do just a baby run and see if all the mechanics and stuff are still here to make sure everything's going well. So this is the Ironclad. The art is so cool. I'm so glad they kept the cool, like, art style. If you play the original, it's real indie, which is why I'm, like, so happy with the fact that, a game that was as, like, indie as the original Slay the Spire got so famous and popularized so many things, because we can still support indie creators. So this is the Ironclad. He's the very first deck, because this is a deck builder. He gets this special skill, which are what we call, I think they're called artifacts. We'll see. And at the end of combat, heals 6 HP. And he crushes foes with the sword of flame against his will. So he is mostly going to be doing damage. There is a build of the Ironclad that can be defense-based. But a lot of what he does is going to be attacking and damage and all that kind of jazz. So he's the one you start with, and when you complete his run, I'm sure you'll unlock the rest of the characters. Oh, it's only play a single run. Oh, so we're gonna get the little Poisoner girl immediately after. Okay, I like the Poisoner because she's got a discard deck, and I really liked her discard deck. But there's a few new characters, and there's a few returning ones. They basically kicked out the single character from the previous game that people were not the biggest fan of, and they kept the other three. So unfortunately, that poor character no longer exists. But we got some new ones, which were really cool when I was watching people play. The Ironclad's very simple. No Resident Evil? No. It's, we're gonna go back to RE9. But today is a Slay the Spire night. Because I want to unlock some more things on it and see how it plays, and I haven't had a chance to touch it yet. And I keep watching all the YouTubers play, and I'm like, I want to play, and I have not had free time, so we're gonna pull it up now. No, we're absolutely gonna be back to RE9. Are you kidding me? On Wednesday, we're gonna be back to RE9. We're gonna try this out. Looks like this is your first time playing Slay the Spire. Not technically. Do you want a brief tutorial and some messages to help you out? Sure, we'll do the little tutorial. Hell yeah, we can do a little tutorial. Okay. So we'll go through a little tutorial so everybody knows how to play here. Tips: select a room to travel to move up in the spire, pick a room to enter, and once you complete the room, pick an adjacent room above to keep climbing. So, these little monster head means that you're gonna fight a regular sized battle. This is the legend, which is the same from earlier. You can see that it's like regular enemy, hostile enemies reside, elite, powerful foes, and they give you relic. That's what they're called in this game. Oh no, Andrew, you're fine. I'm not just gonna give up on Resident Evil. Are you kidding? No, we'll be back to Resident Evil on Wednesday. But we can try out new things. We don't have to be stuck to one, okay? It's like how when Dispatch was coming out, we had to wait till Wednesday to play the new episodes. That's all. And then you'll see couple of things. So unknown means you don't know what's in there. Could be an event, enemy, shop, or treasure. Merchant is for more relics and gold. So like this is what the Ironclad starts with as his relic. Because everybody's got like a hero relic. And then merchant, you can buy stuff, which is very fun. There are treasure rooms. Let's see if there's even, yeah, treasure rooms are up here. And then rest is so you can heal or upgrade. So basically the way that works is there are like 3 levels, and you go from the very bottom, you can take whatever path you want, and then you fight like the boss of the level at the top. That's how the original played. Clear drawings removes all the oh, we can draw on it? No way. Oh my god, we can draw on the map. How cool. Okay, wait, that's so fun. Oh my goodness. We can draw. How cute. It's very hard to draw with the mouse. Okay, so that's new for sure. Here's your health and your gold and all that. You have potions that you can use that can apply. You'll get them through like chests and enemy rewards. Floors. Phantom. At the end of the act, you will fight Phantom. Oh, okay, so now it tells you what boss you're fighting. It used to not tell you what you were fighting. You could assume what it was based on like the drawing, but you used to not like know, like wouldn't tell you what boss it was. And then your deck's up here, so you can see all the cards that are in it. So the Ironclad is like very simple. He uses an energy, which is the little guy on the left, to deal the damage or to gain the block and to do all the vulnerable stuff. And then they've got a little upgrades button so that you can see if you upgrade the card what the changes are. It's very cool. And then that's like the map that we're on. So if you're ever not on the map screen, you can like click it to go back. Timer, so you know how long your run is taking, because people do speedrun these games. They do in fact speedrun these games. So we're gonna go into this first one right here. Little battle, I'm sure it'll tell us how to play. Yep. So defeat enemies by playing cards from your hand. Cards require energy to play. Once you are out, end your turn. At the start of your turn, new cards are drawn and your energy is replenished. So we've got the little energy here. You use that, which is down here. We see we have 3 to 3. And then at the new turn, it'll replenish. Play defensive cards to gain block when enemies are about to attack you. Block reduces incoming attack damage, but wears off at the start of your next turn. During your turn, you can observe an enemy's intent above them. If an enemy is intent on attacking you, be sure to block. Okay, so this is super cute. This is how the old game plays too. You get to see what the enemy's gonna do. So he's gonna attack for 12 damage. His name is Nibbit. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. I miss Dispatch. Beef, best dog ever. I think Robert needs Malevola and Invisigal. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Dispatch, Beef is the best dog. This is true. Beef is like adorable and we love Beef. So this is the rest of our deck, right? We can see the cards that are left in it. This will be the discard pile. You see, he's telling it, it's so cute. It's telling the discard pile is empty. And then this is the energy, so how much we have, and then it tells us how much we used to play. So, we can only block for 5, which means he would hit us for, oh god, math. It means he would hit us for 7. Which is 1 more than we're gonna heal because of burning blood. So I'm gonna deal the 8. And now it applied vulnerable, which is received 50% more damage for whatever the number is, and then we'll defend with it. And now we have block, which will last for this hit and then disappear. See, he deals a 7. It's super cute. We love it. Okay, now he's gonna do 2 things. So attack for 6, and then he's gonna add block on himself. So it doesn't tell you how much block he's gonna add. At least I don't think so, because I don't think he's just gonna add 1, but maybe he is. I don't know. So I don't really care about the 6 damage. I'm gonna use the vulnerable to deal 50% more damage here and go 9-9. Then I'm gonna put that on to only take 1. Okay, he blocked for 5. I see. So it doesn't tell us. No more cards. If there are no cards to draw, your discard pile is shuffled into your draw pile. Ready? Whee! Look at the cute little automatic shuffle. I love it. It's so cute. I love all the artwork they've done. Look at him shake. This enemy intends to use a buff. Okay, so he plans on buffing himself in some way, but we don't get to know how. So this would be 1, because it's got to go through the 5 block. So 1, so 7 plus 6 is, oh god, math. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so 13. So 13's not enough to kill him, but he's not going to deal us any damage, so we might as well just attack. Look at the little noises, and he strikes, and I love it. He's so cute. Okay, so increase the attack damage by 2. So he gave himself 2 strength. So now instead of hitting us for 12, he's hitting us for 14. But he's about to be deceased. Cute. And you saw the 6 heal go off, which was at the end of combat because of our little relic. So we get 20 gold, and we get to add a card to our deck. Okay, setup strike. This is new. Deal 7 damage and gain 2 strength this turn. Okay, so strength is what the Ironclad usually does. You can have a deck that builds up a lot of strength, so it just keeps upping his attack really high, and that's usually the way I play him. Strength adds additional damage to attacks. Beautiful. Apply to vulnerable. You can also play him as a vulnerable guy, a shield guy, etc. Creatures take 50% more damage from attack, lose 2 HP, and gain 60 block. You can also take him where you're taking your own HP to do things because you're going to heal. I'm going to go deal... I love a strength setup. I love a strength deck. I really do. Okay, so we need to look at what pathway we want to take. This one has more options, so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go over here. Twig slime, leaf slime, and leaf slime. Aw, how cute! 4 damage. 2 status cards and 1 status card. Okay, so they're going to add cards to our deck that do things we don't like. So I'm going to go ahead and kill this guy and give me 2 strength. Set up strike. Gain 2 strength. Oh, until the end of the turn. This turn. I see. Okay. That's really cool that it pulls up the card that caused it. That's very nice. Because I would not have known. But I'm going to deal the 10 here. Because I want the vulnerable and the big guy. Alright, so what cards are they adding to my deck? Ooh, Slimed. Okay. Alright, Slimed isn't the worst. Not the greatest. Now they're going to deal 8 and 3. So with vulnerable on, we would be dealing... Oh, it changes to show you the effect of vulnerable. That's so cool. So we'd be dealing 9 and 9, which is 18. Which is not enough to kill him. Versus 15 defense, 9, 10, 11, 12, which is enough. So I'm going to go ahead and defend on all of them. Not going to worry about it. Here are the slimes. They're going to take me energy to get rid of. Exhaust means it's removed until the end of combat, though, which is good. And it's drawing a little card, which I do not want. I'm going to deal the damage. And then I'm going to take the slimes so that they're gone. Ah, that got setup strike out of there. Boo. They're adding more slimes. Get rid of your slimes. I don't want them. Okay, so we're gonna do that. So we have to take damage anyways to kill him. So we only take 3 damage. Then we'll go vulnerable, slime, and end. These are the exhausted cards, so we can see what's gone from the combat. I love it! It's fabulous! And kill. Yay! Okay. 11 gold. Add a card. Power cards! Power cards apply a buff to you when used. Buffs remain for the duration of a single combat. Yes, gain 2 strength. You can see they have different types. Power, attack, there's defense ones, etc. Lose 1 HP, deal 9 damage to all. Ooh, that's a good, like, multi-hitter. Deal 6 damage, add a copy of this card into your discard pile. Oh, I love these ones! Yeah, I'm gonna take the anger, I think. I love these ones. They're so much fun. Okay, proceed. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, look at the little beetle guy, a shrinker beetle. This enemy intends to apply a debuff to you. Cute! Okay, we're gonna deal 7. And then we're gonna do the vulnerable. End the turn. What's the debuff? What's the little debuff? Ooh! He made us tiny! Aww! While Shrinker Beetle is alive, your attacks deal 30% less damage. Oh, boo. Well, I don't like that. So they would be dealing 4. He just has vulnerable on. So we can, so it goes back up to 6. So 6 times 3 is 18. So we can't kill him. So I'm gonna pop the defense on and we'll just hit him once. But it means we're down to 4, which I don't like. 13 damage. Woo-wee! Alright, well, we'll try and protect against most of that here. We'll deal our little baby damage. We're gonna heal up to 3 because of the relic anyways. So we essentially get an extra 6. Nice, okay, 5. And then there we go. Alright, I love it. 14 gold, fire potion! Deal 20 damage. Drink or throw potions during combat. Potions stay with you throughout the run. Gain 5 block, deal 5 damage. Okay. Deal 8 damage if the enemy is vulnerable, hit twice. Deal 17, exhaust the top card of your draw pile. There are exhaust deck capabilities too, but I don't usually play them because they're difficult for me. I'm gonna skip, I think. I'm gonna skip. You don't have to take a card. After combat, be sure to pick up your gold cards and others for a round. Yeah, I'm not gonna, because if you put too many cards in your deck, you're gonna have trouble pulling the ones you want. So I'm gonna skip. I wanted the event. Oh, there's a little egg. Birdonus nest. You spot an enormous shambling beast chased off an injured green bird. In the alcove the bird fled from, a single unguarded egg lies abandoned. Your stomach gurgles. Eat the egg to gain 7 max HP, or take the egg and add Birdonus egg to your deck. Unplayable. Unplayable cards cannot be played. Can be hatched at a rest site. Oh, I'm taking him! I'm taking him, he's cute! I remember what he looks like. I've seen this. You gently scoop up the egg and stow it, thinking it may hatch into something useful later. A seed. Right, here we go. 3, okay, so when it does multiples, it means that it tends to attack for 2 damage 3 times. So the amount of damage is in the front, the amount of times it's gonna hit in the back. So it's 3, 3, and 6, which is, so 12 damage, huh? The next time Inklet loses HP, it only loses 1. Ooh, okay, these are adorable. But that means that our attacks are not gonna do all that much. I wonder if this comes back at the start of the turn. I'm gonna test it and find out. Let's see. He's only gonna lose 1. Let's see if it comes back. It does not come back. Okay, that's very good to know. Because it means that we can kill him. Now we're taking 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 and 8 is 16, so we can kill this guy. Oh no, because the 1 damage thing! Ah, see, this is why you gotta pay attention. This is why you have to pay attention. Okay, we'll block it. Block a little bit of it, at least. Oh, that's really cute. I like that. Hello, little egg. See, we can't play him right now, because it told us we cannot. We're back to doing 12. I think it's fine. 12. And then we'll put a little defense on against the 6. Good. good. That'll give us extra damage here with an 8. We'll deal another 8 and he's dead. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. 12 gold. Add a card. Shrug it off. Gain 8 block and draw a card. Okay. Stomp. Deal 12 damage to all enemies. Cost 1 less energy for each attack played this turn. Ooh. That could be really good if we're going with a strength-based attack deck, because we can get it down to 0 energy. Gain 5 block and upgrade a card in your hand. I love armaments. Oh, they changed it. Okay. So, no, I think this is how it is in the original, and I just changed the... Yeah, so upgrade all cards in your hand. Yeah, I love this one because I would use it all the time. Instead of using your, like, precious few upgrade slots at the campfire, I would use this to upgrade all my cards instead. I love armaments. I want to try Stomp, but I love armaments. I'm going to take it. I got to try it. Event. Oh, Sapphire Seed. You narrowly avoid stepping on a bright, sharp seed. Its unmistakable color gives away that it's a sapphire seed. Weren't these incredible seeds supposed to be extinct? Legends say that consuming one can greatly amplify your endurance. But what if you plant and nourish it instead? Ooh. So consume, heal 9 HP, and upgrade a card in your deck. Okay. Plant and nourish. Enchant a card with Sown. The first time you play this card, each combat, gain energy. The very first time you play it in no time either. I don't need the heal. I am going to take the upgrade, though. Because I'm going to upgrade armaments right away, so we're doing all the cards in our hand. Yeah. You ingest the Sapphire Seed, and within moments, your limbs feel more agile, colors sharpen, and you sense the souls of nearby foes. Good thing you didn't step on it. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm going to go to the market. Let's see what we can buy. Look at the shopkeep! Oh, I love the shopkeep. He was so much fun. Look at his hand. He's so cute. Okay, we always want to remove a card because the smaller your deck, the better you will do. So I'm going to remove one of these regular attacks. We might not be able to afford much else, but deal damage equal to your block. So that's the block one I was talking about where you do a deck like that. Play the top card of your draw pile exhausted. There's an exhaust one. Lose 3 HP, gain 2. Whenever you apply vulnerable, draw a card. You can also get relics here. Pawn, pick up, obtain an additional copy. At the start of each combat, procure a potion-shaped rock? Potion-shaped rock, deal 15 damage. Wait, that's cute. I've not seen that before. I like that. Petrified Toad. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Yes, I played with that as well. Strength potion, dexterity potion, skill potion. These are big boy ones. I'm going to take another deal 7 damage. I think it's worth it. And then I want to do the event. Ooh, a Mauler. He's going to hit us for 8. Okay, we're going to armaments immediately. Look at how good that is. It upgraded all of our cards. I love it. Anger, strike, and strike because I cannot block here. Well, I use the block from armaments, but he's going to debuff us, which I think is fine. We'll put a little vulnerable on. We'll do a little setup. Oh yeah, I guess that should have been the other way, so we had strength. So he hit us for vulnerable. Okay, fair enough. We're gonna go strength. Because I think we can kill him. 11. Oh, that was the strength plus. So we can do it. Okay, cool. Easy money. Strength potion. Ooh, I used to use Thunderclap a lot too. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. I love this card. Okay. Hell yeah. That one's a skill card. That one's fabulous. Oh, this is so much fun to play again. I'm so excited. Okay. Another monster. Here we go. This enemy intends to block. Crossbow Raider, Tracker Raider is going to debuff, and Assassin Raider. This enemy intends to attack for 11. Okay. The design is so cool. Like, the art is everything. Crazy. I think we're gonna go for the debuffer. Because I don't want to learn what he does. And we're gonna kill him. I'll take the 11. I'm not afraid of the 11. Yeah, 11, 14. Okay, that's how that works. We're gonna armament! Hell yeah. We'll go over here. And then we'll put up our little defense. So that we block most of the 14. Now, he should be dead this turn. I guess it would have depended on what we pulled, but he's dead. And deceased! Love it, let's go! Okay, add a card to your deck. Draw 3. You cannot draw additional. Absolutely not. Hell no. Gain 7 block. Exhaust a card at random. Deal 13. I don't want any of those. I'm skipping. Okay. Oop! I drew on it. I'm so used to right-clicking being to move forward. So we could go to the rest spot, but I think we're gonna be okay. I think we should fight as many baddies as we can, so let's keep going. Treasure chest! What's inside? Relics. Relics found throughout the Spire grant unique bonuses and remain throughout your run. They can be found at treasure rooms, random events, or by defeating elites. At the start of each combat, gain 4 plating. At the end of your turn, gain block. Plating is reduced by 1 at the start of your turn. So it's essentially block that stays until the number runs out. So we're gonna take it. Hell yeah. And fight this little dude. Oh, it's more Nibbits! Look how cute they are! Okay, he's gonna buff, and this guy's gonna defense. Okay. We're gonna go for the 42, because he's got lower health here. They're just so cute. I love the little Nibbits. He's strengthened himself, so he's gonna hit for 14 here. We're gonna upgrade everything first. And we're gonna deal the 9. And then we'll add the defense. So we're gonna take the... Oh no, because we have plating on! That's right! We love it! So we take nothing. See, this is the thing, is like, I've never claimed to be good at these games, but I do quite enjoy them. I need to pay more attention. If I paid more attention, I'd be better. Right now, we're gonna take a lot of damage, but I'm not that worried. I'm not that worried. It's fine. Okay. We're gonna set up strike again. And we've got 2 free angers, which is beautiful, which means I can use all the cards in my hand. Yay! We're only gonna take a little bit. We're only gonna take like 2 damage. We can live with 2 damage. He's gonna buff, which is great for us, because that means we can kill him this turn. Death. Hell yeah. Energy potion. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. That's pretty good. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. I think we'll stick with what we have. Here we go. A Cubex construct. Negates 1 debuff. He's got artifact. Okay. So he's gonna negate like the first vulnerable we put on him essentially. So we're gonna deal 9. Then we're gonna anger and we're gonna strike. Okay, that's a pretty good chunk of damage that we just did, that's for sure. Oh! Whoa! Cool! That's like his eyeball. He's gonna shoot out the energy. Very cool. Love it. Okay, we're gonna play all our cards here so we can defend. And he cannot hurt us, silly little Cubex. We're gonna do 11. Ooh, he's upping his strength every turn though, is what it looks like. So we are also gonna follow this same strategy here. 8 and 8 is 16, so we can't kill him this turn. So I'm gonna do that, and then that's a full block. Oh, 22! Jesus Lord, that's a lot of damage. Thankfully, he's hella dead. Based on the cards we drew. And the next, whenever we reach a rest site, we need to hatch that egg. I'm here was playing some Need for Speed Unbound. What game is that, Dan? What's Need for Speed? I know there's like some board games that I think are in a similar vein. Takes damage, 2 additional damage for all your cards containing strike. Ooh. I'm gonna skip again. I don't think we need to. I don't want to clog up our deck. I want to fight the elite. Let's do it. A Burdonis! So we're gonna get a little baby one of this when we hatch it. Territorial, at the end of its turn, gains 1 strength. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful here. Probably shield at least a little bit. Take a decent chunk. Okay. Then we will armament so we can keep everybody nice and high. 4 times 3 is 12, so we're gonna use the block. That way we fully block here. Okay. We're gonna rage so we can anger and strike, defend. So we'll be blocked there. It's a rage racing game, the newest as far as I know, from the series apart from the remasters or remakes of the older ones. Oh, cool. Racing like Mario Kart style, where you're in a little car and you're trying to beat people online? Like that kind? 6x3 is 18. We're gonna add some vulnerable, I think. Take the damage here. Okay, armaments. We're gonna strike. And we're gonna defend to minimize some of that damage. 3x3. Yeah, he really does just get stronger and stronger, huh? Deal the 9, so we got the strength. Oh wait, that's an attack, so let's put on rage first. And then deal the damage. Oh, he's so close to dead, but it's not quite enough. Oh no, we're gonna take so much damage. Oh god. Ooh. We're down to 20 health. I mean, this isn't elite, so he's dead. Hey, Nocturnal, how are you, buddy? What's up, Wolf Dog? How are you? How are you? How's it going, buddy? In proper cars, not Mario Kart, but same principle. Gotcha, Dan. Okay, so actual cool, like, F1 style racing. That's fun. How are you? How are you? How are you, buddy? We're playing Slay the Spire 2. The early access. We love Slay the Spire. Ooh, a block potion. I'm gonna keep those because I think they're worth it. Oh, you can hear it jiggle. It's a little liquid. How cute, I love it. Cleaning up the house, good, thanks for asking. How is everyone? We're chilling here. Why did you kill the Chocobo Dino Hybrid? You don't get to commentate. You ain't playing. Alright? Listen, if you're not gonna be our special guest and come play the game, then you don't get to commentate about me killing the weird dino thing, okay? This was the game I was gonna have you try and play. I think it'd be very fun and silly. It's all good. You're cleaning up, wait, so cleaning up the house instead of doing your yoga, Wolf Dog? Or at the same time? Have you learned how to clean and do yoga at the same time, Wolf Dog? I want the block, but I think I'm gonna leave it. I will do it, don't you worry. Today is day 50. Have you been doing yoga 50 days in a row? That's crazy work. Good on you. I do not have that kind of dedication. Also, we got Vara. Yes. I do not have that kind of dedication. That is correct? Dude, what? More power to you. More power to you. Now, is it actual yoga or are you just stretching? Or are you doing real ass yoga? My back hurts just thinking about yoga? Fair. Fair. I do love yoga because I like doing the stretches and stuff. But I haven't done it in a while. I gotta get back to it, man. Ooh, bludgeon deal 32. Pyre gain energy to start turn. Ooh, power card. Gain 8 block, gain another 8 block if you exhaust a card this turn. We're taking Pyre, bro. Easy money. Of course it's actual yoga. Listen, I'm just checking. Wolf Dog, okay? You never know. You might be saying it's yoga and then all you're doing is touching your toes. Which is still good for you because I cannot touch my toes. But that's how it goes sometimes. If you're in my Discord server or on Snap or Insta, you would see it. I believe you. I believe you. I'm just double checking, that's all. I believe you. Don't worry, I believe you. But good on you. Good on you for doing, you post to all 3. That's very funny. I'm surprised though, like that's not surprising, like I don't think you can do it, but it's very hard to keep up a streak that long. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very difficult to any activity, any new hobby, any whatever it is, to try and do it consistently for that many days straight is really difficult. At this point, it's a part of my everyday life. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, I'm proud of you. I'm glad it's a part of your everyday life. That's good. It should be. It's a very good thing to do. Yoga is very important and very good. Snapping jackfruit and a flycanid. Ooh, interesting. Okay. That's like, I don't know, man. I can do things in spurts. Like, there used to be a little while when I would do yoga before I'd go to sleep, and it was consistent maybe for like a month, and then one day I didn't do it, and I never did it again. We're fighting plants now? Again, Brianna, last time I checked, I'm fighting plants. Is your ass down here? Yes, we're fighting plants now. And I'm hoping I won't die because I'm at 26 health. It eases me when I'm sprung out. It soothes me on hard days, pushes, but I'm energy and need dessert. It calms me all the time. That's good. Don't tempt me. What, you think you can do it better? We fighting plants? Gal, don't encourage her. Don't support her. Don't do it. She was gonna be our Rihanna, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Do it. Ah, it's so funny. Y'all are crazy. Alright, I'm about to take way too much damage here. Actually, I think I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, cool. It's literally my job to make your life hell. Fair. Fair. You know what? You might be the only one with the privilege of doing that. That's crazy work. What did they hit me with? Gain 25% less block for 2 turns. Okay. I want to pop Pyron, because that's very important for the future. And we'll take our 3 blocks and we're fully blocked. And I think that's fine. Ah, he debuffed me with a vulnerable too? Oh, you little bitches. Fine, we'll ornament. Oh no. Oh no. So here's the question. Am I actually gonna take 26 damage? Or because I have vulnerable on, am I gonna take even more than that? Because if I take more than that, I'm dead. I'm fully dead here. Yes, she was networking. She was networking. She was. I popped up this game today instead of Resident Evil because I didn't think I could convince Brianna to play Resident Evil because she saw one clip of us getting chased by the chef guy and then immediately turned off stream. I was like, well, I might be able to convince her to play this game and see how hilariously it goes. Oh, I think I'm hella dead here. We'll try. But I do think I'm hella dead. Okay, now I'm only gonna be hit for 16. Which is 5, because that'll be my block minus, so it'll be 11. Okay, so that does include the vulnerable count in the attack damage they're doing. Okay. RE9 is fun. RE9 is fun if you like, if that's your energy of a game. If you're not a gore person, you're not gonna like Resident Evil. Gal needs to play RE9. She does. This is true. It's true. She would like it. I think Gal would enjoy it. Okay, so that's a full defense there. Beautiful. Now that we're only dealing one of him, and he is just debuffing. He's not upping his strength. We should be okay here. Oh, unless we pull a hand like that. Let's see if that's enough damage to kill him. It's only 18. Shoot. Yeah, it's 1 away. I hate when we're 1 away, bro. Oh no! Oh, literally I was like, wait, 11 and 3. Oh no! But I did my math wrong. Alright, kill a fucker. Jesus, we're at 13 health for the final boss battle. We might have to heal. Explosive ampule. What is this? Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Cool! I'm gonna keep the ones I have. 2 vulnerable. Deal 9 damage, draw a card. I used to lose Pommel Strike a lot too. Deal 9 damage. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw. Hell yeah! Fuck no, not for 1,000,000 subs. That shit's spooky. Aw, that's funny. Yeah, I guess you're not really a spooky person. Hey, Dan has already been telling me that he's gonna save up enough points to force you to play a horror game. He's already been telling me. He's been telling everybody. So you better be ready in like 5 years when he has enough points. I get it. It's like the Bait and Kaitos game. Yes. Yes, Brianna. It's very much the Bait and Kaitos game. It's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. That's why I was going to have you play this one. It's a card battler. Just like Bait and Kaitos, except you're not on a time limit. Oh. He can fucking try. Dan can't not spend channel points when I stream. Oh, so he's wasting all his channel points. That's funny. That's very funny. That's true. I guess you wouldn't mind the gore necessarily, Gal, but you're not a big scary game person, so you probably wouldn't like the scary aspect. Hello, little merchant. Ooh, what's this potion? Fill all your empty potion slots with random potions. Apply through vulnerable. This turn, your next card is played an extra time. Cute. I haven't wasted shit, still earning? That's not what Gal's saying. Gain 50 block. If you take unblocked attack damage this combat, die? Hell fucking no. Ultimate defend, gain 11 block. Okay. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. Gain 5, deal 5. Gain 7 exhaust. Gain 5 upgrade. Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage. That'd be good if we were playing Juggernaut, but we're not. I actually really think I'm gonna take out, kind of want to take out vulnerable. I don't usually play with vulnerable, so I'm gonna take it. Oh. Probably not a good idea, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the gain 5, deal 5. I think that's fine. Proceed. Would be earning if you streamed. Gore's fine. I love watching other people play horror, but I'm a little bitch when I play IRL. I told you I was taking a break. Yes. No. Gal's working a real job. You cannot tell Gal to stream because Gal's working an actual job for actual money like an actual human being. My ass is unemployed. I'm allowed to do this, okay? Oh. What if I never stream again? No! Don't. She's threatening you, Dan. Don't make her live up to that threat, because you'll be in trouble. Don't make her live up to that threat now. But Gal, if it makes you feel any better, I'm so bad at video games, as we know, that playing a horror game like RE9 is hysterical. Because here's the funniest thing that happened. On last Wednesday, if you never hear from me, blame Dad, literally. So Gal, the funniest thing ever, I swear to God, I'm gonna have to clip it, happened to me like Wednesday on our last RE9 segment. There was a little baby jump scare. Like a little baby one. Not even a cinematic. It wasn't a cutscene. It was just like a zombie pop up out of thing. Now turn around and run that they do a blot, right? I got so scared. Genuinely so terrified from the baby jump scare that I accidentally hit a key on my keyboard to heal myself while I was at full health. Legitimately, I was doing this. I was like, hands on keyboard, hands on mouse. I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess we could take this thing over here. Ah! And I went like that. Like, you can see in the clip, I fucking jumped so hard that I hit the fucking keyboard code on my thing. And I literally looked at myself. I was like, it's not even a zombie. We didn't have to run from a zombie. It wasn't an enemy. It was like a glass broke. And I fucking wasted a full heal. Oh my God. Yeah, Dan was here for that. That's me. Gal, and this is what I mean, is it's okay to play horror games when you're terrified of the dumbest shit, because it was hysterical. I swear to God it happened and I just sat there like this for like 5 fucking minutes. I was like, I wasted my only heal because they broke a fucking bottle and it scared the shit out of me. Like, I was laughing, dude. Oh my God. Literally, it's you and me combined. We're both terrified. It's so funny. I was playing Out of Sight and I got so creeped out my chest hurt. Yo! You know what we need to do? We need to play horror games together. Because what can happen is, I can be on the keyboard and maybe having you, like, not touching any controls will, like, keep you out of the scary a little bit more. Do you think that would work? Or would you need to be in the controls? Well, what do you think would be better? Sunflower wants me to play FNAF. Alright. No hate to FNAF. You know I love me some children's horror. FNAF is children's horror. All it is jump scares. There's nothing about it that's like real tension horror. So you're probably gonna go, ah! But you're not gonna be like, ooh, I'm really upset. I need to like take a pause, because it's just FNAF. They're two different kinds of energy. Oh sure, two dumbasses playing a horror game will never get past level 1. I'll have you know, I have not had to turn down the difficulty on RE9. I am still at standard difficulty, okay? I'll have you know I might be accidentally using every single fucking heal at full health when a glass breaks, but I'm still at standard difficulty. Yeah, playing by yourself? Yeah, but I'm shit at keyboards. I'm awful. I don't know what a keyboard layout is because I never learned it. So literally half of me playing the game, genuinely, is me going, ah, bad guy, which one's to go forward? It's me doing that because I don't know what keys my fingers are on. What was that computer game where you were running from that black shadow guy? Do you mean Slender Man? That scared me and I only watched it. Brianna, that's hysterical. That is also what we call children's horror. Yes. Yeah, so that is the classic children's horror of our generation was Slender Man, way before FNAF. FNAF's the generation after us. Slender Man is also a jump scare, where it's not actually scary until the thing pops up and chases you. So that's fair, yep. I've seen a grown man shit himself and cry while playing FNAF. That's interesting, Dan. Add me to the mix and we'll spend the whole stream on one puzzle. You know, there are some games where that would happen, gal. There are a lot of games where that would happen, I'll be honest. You know, actually, you know what would be fun? You know what kind of a horror game? You've already played them or watched people play them. I consider it the same thing. Like, Until Dawn Dark Anthology. If they make another game in that category, where it's like choice-based and then click a few QuickTime buttons, that would be an awesome game for you and I to play. That's a game we could do and still be terrified. We should probably never play a game again. Oh yes, exactly. Exactly. If you and me sat down and I'll happily play a Dark Anthology, hell yeah. If you and me sat down and played a game like that, have you ever played the real classic choice-based games, like the popularizers? The one that went bankrupt. Oh my god. Telltale? Is it Telltale? Is Telltale the one that went bankrupt? The original choice people, where your choices mattered in quotes, but not a lot of them really mattered. You should play Tattletale? I don't know that one. But the original, like, ones where they did The Walking Dead and the Batman one, if you would sit down and play Wolf Among Us with me, go for the old classics, I think you would really like the Wolf Among Us. You might be able to stomach a Batman. I love the Batman one. That's just got like Batman, but I think you would really like, you would be able to get through a Wolf Among Us. That one was fun. I loved Wolf Among Us. They're planning on making a Dark Pictures game, but don't know when it's releasing. Another one? Yeah, when the new Dark Pictures comes out, whenever it's gonna be, Dan, Gal and I are for sure playing that. It is Telltale? Okay, yeah, Telltale's the, like, popularizer of the choice-based games. Wolf Among Us, I think, was one of their best. Walking Dead was their best, but Wolf Among Us was really good. Another horror I'd play is My Friendly Neighborhood. I do not know that one. I don't know I don't think I know either of them. Hold on. Let me Google it. Hold on. Oops. Wrong button. Tattletale. Tattletale game. Oh, yeah. I've seen people play Tattletale. It's, again, it was okay. It didn't give me much tension, I don't think. It was just kind of a lot of jump scares. And then the other one is, it's RE but puppets? Not really. Or Friendly Neighborhood is? Let me see. Friendly Neighborhood game. Oh, Friendly Neighborhood might be. Oh, I've seen this one be played. This one's cool. Yeah. I've seen this one. This one's cool. This one's kind of interesting to watch. I'm pretty sure I've seen this one. A lot of it looks familiar, but maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I've seen something similar. This one's, yeah, I remember being like, oh, this one's kind of fun. It's very, anything in that style where it's very like Poppy's Playtime kind of energy is not really my thing. I think it's fine. I just don't think they're all that scary. Like, when you start bringing in those themes and those graphics, to me, that stuff isn't scary. I don't like the title Friendly Neighborhood. It's deceiving to trusting people like me. That's the point, Brianna. It's supposed to be. It is supposed to be like, oh, we're sweet, we're simple, we're like children's thingy, and then it's a horror. That's how a lot of indie horror games work. But if you read the description, it will be labeled as a horror. They can't mislabel it, so you just have to actually, like, read descriptions. Me and the wifey will be playing it too. We played all the others in Until Dawn together. Oh yeah, Dan. Whenever they come out with, anybody who comes out with a choice-based horror, I'm in it. Bro, all day, every day, that's my shit. This is true. You do not read before you order things, Brianna. This is true. You would order something and then go, what do you mean it said horror on the box? Project 1 for this week is complete. Project 2 turmoil has been calmed. Yay! That's great, Project Ryden. It is great progress. Congrats. You've got this. Don't stress. You can do this. I believe in you, King. I believe. But yes, that kind of whole Poppy Playtime stuff, the aesthetic isn't scary to me. It doesn't matter what you do to it. It just doesn't bother me. I don't know. I don't like, another reason why I've never sat down and watched Digital Circus, because I'm like, meh. I don't think they're bad games, and I think they can still be scary and still have jump scares. It's just not my vibe, if that makes sense. So I probably would not sit down to play one of those. But if there's something that actually, like my style thing is something like the hallway one. The demo, a PT or something like that, I don't know. But the hallway demo of the horror stuff that never got made, that's really cool. I like stuff like that where you're kind of like either in that aesthetic, in that art style, where it's a bit more like realistic, or you can really give that sort of tension. Because I like the cinematics of a lot of, so now, every once in a while, a good horror will get me if it's something that, like, I don't know how to explain it. It might not scare me, but I will be like, shake hand, good job. Like a Doki Doki Literature Club. A Doki Doki Literature Club is one of those ones where I'm like, hands down, hat off, all the money in the world, this is a good-ass fucking horror game. I don't necessarily think it's the most crazy, but it does such a good job at making you, like, at building up the tension that I think once you're in it, it's terrifying. So, like, that's a really cool one that I like, but it takes years. You need a nap? Right then, get your nap, King. There's a part of RE9 that scared me a bit, and I'm a horror game veteran. I'm assuming we're not there yet, Dan. I'm assuming we're not quite to horror game to when that moment is. Because, and don't spoil it, but I'm sure I'll be terrified. Nowhere near there yet? Okay. I played slowly. You know, we'll play slow because we're bad. Rest of you can stop and take a breather. After selecting one of the options, you must move on. So I can't heal if I hatch my egg? Oh, no. There's no way I'm going to defeat the boss at 13 health. Fuck it. I want the bird. This is the tutorial. I'm gonna take it. Yay! Bird swoop. Deal 14 damage. Now we have a little bird with us. Look, he's so cute. Bird pip. Upon pickup, gain the card bird swoop. A bird pip will accompany you in battles. It's close to the end? Okay. Okay. That's exciting to know. Now you guys, we get to see your little bird boy. Look at the little bird boy. He's so cute. He's adorable. We're gonna die, like, immediately because we don't have enough health. But he's so cute. We get a little bird with us. We get a little bird fighter. I love him. I love him. That's not in the original, so it's really cute. Next, 9 times Phantom loses HP. It only loses 1. Ugh, nasty. Oh, we're almost immediately dead, too. This is fun. Because we don't have any heals here. Alright, we're gonna take the strength immediately. Take the pyre. And get a little bit of block. Oh, that's right, we have our plating, so we're still good. But yes, if a horror game comes around, Gal, that I think you and I would be really good at playing together and, like, have a terrifying time, we should play it. If you find one, too, feel free to let me know. Because I'm happy. I love playing games with you online. It's gonna hit for 12. Okay. Deals 1 damage. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, that's right. We've got extra energy. Because of Pyre, we gain an energy at the start of the turn. Alright, so we can heal. Beautiful. Ugh, he's so ugly looking. I love him. Uh-oh. 3 status cards hit for 27. Jesus Christ, we might just straight be dead here. We can play them all, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I'm gonna be at 18. So that's 9 damage. Woo! Yeah, we are not winning this fight. Oh, he gave us unplayable wounds. Boo! Alright, well, armaments. And then deal as much damage as we can. We're gonna put armaments back up, I think. Song of Horror. It is a single-player game with no directions on where to go, but it is a fun horror game. Okay, wait, let me look this one up. Let me look this one up. D. Ooh. Third-person fixed camera survival horror adventure. Okay, I like the wording. What is the artwork like? Oh, interesting. Okay, these images look disgusting. I'm in. I love it. They look nasty. Okay. This might be a game that Gal and I could play for sure. Because it's kind of like stuck. It's like on the rails. On the rails will probably be easier for us. A game that takes way too long and we could not play, but I think Gal you would really love, is Disco Elysium. There's so much beautiful charm and like just detail taken, and people who made it really, you could tell they loved everything about what they did. But it's long as hell, dude. And it's very invested in its stuff. Okay. So strike, defense. We're okay here. At least now he's taking real damage, but he also buffed himself. 16, okay. Block. 17. Look at the little birdie he attacked. He's so cute. I will take 1 damage here. I think that's fine. We are 3 damage away from death. Oh, and we're gonna die because we drew 0 blocks. Alright, that's the end of the run, ladies and gentlemen. We'll use the potion just for good measure. But that's the end of the tutorial run. How cute! I love all the things they added to this game. It's so cute. Desecrated. Death is whimsical today. Continue. Now, do we get to unlock the next character, or do we have to beat it? The Ironclad was turned into an inklet by the Phantom. Very cute. Lots of discoveries. Floors climb 17. Elite killed 1. Gold gain 231. We're getting plot! Ooh, we're getting plot! This is so cool! I have no idea what the plot was for the first game because I didn't play it for the plot, so this is cool. In the timeline, reveal epochs to unlock cards, relics, and much more. Hell yeah! Meow. Play a single run to reveal this epoch. Chapter 5. Oh, this is farther in. Meow. The reopening. Mother of Resurrection. Meow. Awakened from her slumber. Rise, champion. Again. Again. Meow will now greet you at the start of each run. Confirm. Timeline! One epoch is waiting to be revealed. Fog rolls in. Play a run with the Ironclad to reveal this epoch. Chapter 6. Fog rolls in. The Silent. Our girl! Our girl's here! She's a poison and a discarder, and I loved her discard deck. News of the Spire's reopening made its way to the Silent. She ferries a boat to the capital. She's so cool! The Silent sneaks past the gatewards with ease and enters the Spire once more. Unlock the Silent as a playable character. Hell yeah. Oh. Whoa! Look at all the plot we can do! How cool! Oh my god, there's so much plot to learn. Holy shit, that's awesome. Alright. We go again. Embark on a quest to slay the Spire. Literally, I think that's meant to be the joke, is that Meow is supposed to be like meow. I think it's really cute. She's so pretty! This artwork was not this detailed in the original. She's beautiful. Oh my goodness. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. A huntress from outside the Spire, ready to stab and poison anything in her way. Let's fucking go. She's also from the first game. I like her deck a bit. This is Meow! Meow is a big whale. It's a big whale goddess. I've remade you. Go up. Mother of Resurrection, exiled. She's the thing that keeps bringing us back to life to fight the Spire over and over and over. And we get a relic when we start. Booming Conch. At the start of elite combats, draw 2 additional cards. Pomander. Upgrade a card. Large capsule. Obtain 2 random relics. Add additional strike and defend to your deck. Ooh, strike and defend is not good to add to this deck, but 2 relics could be good. So her strikes deal the 6 damage, and she has a 5 block. But she has apply weak, which means they deal less with attacks. And gain 8 block to discard a card, which is very good. Oh, it already tells us who we're gonna fight. Ancient. Ancients reside in these rooms. They grant incredible bonuses, treasures, and knowledge. Cool. And Ceremonial Beast. At the end of the act, you will fight Ceremonial Beast. We don't know who that is. I think I've seen someone fight that one. I think that one's hard. I want to play a discard deck if I can. So, what's the upgrade to the 8 discard? 11. 4 and 2. Oh. We'll try it. We'll try it. What are the relics we got? Oh, there's the Toad one. Start of combat, procure a potion-shaped rock to deal 15 damage. I love him. And then Nunchaku. Every time you play 10 attacks, gain an energy. Energy is used to play... Okay. So her energy will be green because they're color-coded to the character. They're not the worst relics. Oh, look, it's her little guy. No, cute. Wait, so what is this then? What is this starting spot? Oh, apparently it doesn't mean anything. Okay, maybe that's just saying we started with Meow. Oh, her color's green. Oh, I love that. All right, so you usually want to fight a good chunk of enemies and take the path with the most options. So I'm gonna go here. Battle start. Where's my rock? Where's this rock? Oh, potion-shaped rock. I get to play it for free? Usually you have to drag. You have to drag in the... Because I played on my phone, so I'm so used to trying to drag it, and it does not want me to drag. Hell yeah, I get to play it for free. Let's fucking go. Start of each combat. Oh, that's fire. I love the Toad. I like the Toad. Okay. We're just gonna deal some damage because Shrinker Beetle's not attacking us this turn. We have been shrunk, so our attacks are gonna deal a little less. But I think we can still kill him. Nice, okay. Block potion. Here we go. Here's where we learn. Calculated gamble. Discard your hand, then draw that many cards. Love it. Outbreak. Every 3 times you apply poison, deal 11 damage to all enemies. Ooh, that's good. All enemies lose 6 strength this turn. Okay. God, the artwork's so cool. Tiny Death? Yes, Tiny Death. I love it. Tiny Death. I wanted to make a discard deck, but I mean, oh, I was trying to check what the upgrade was, but I guess we're going poison. Okay, well, we can still back out if we want to, but we might be making a poison deck. Look at the 15. I love the potion-shaped rock. That's amazing. Potion-shaped rock is fucking awesome, dude. I don't have any poison to apply, so that card's gonna be hella useless right now. So we're gonna discard him. We'll deal the damage. I'm gonna use it. Throw the damage. Potion-shaped rock. Fucking awesome. The next one we're gonna get an extra energy, so... But I think we can just kill him in here. Yeah, you can see we got the energy for it. Fairy in a bottle. When you would die, instead this potion is discarded, you heal to 30% of your max HP. Hell yeah! For losers like me that die all the time, that's a good one. Slide. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. Deal Memento Mori. Ooh, cool. Deal 8 damage, an additional 4 for each card discarded this turn. Draw a card, discard a card. Okay. I'm gonna try and remove that poison guard from our deck later. And we're gonna go for my discard deck like I want. Love a discard deck. When I play Yu-Gi-Oh, I also play a discard deck. But I don't play modern day Yu-Gi-Oh. That shit's too much. I play old school Yu-Gi-Oh. And then boop, boop, boop. Defense. We are a potion-shaped rock! Potion-shaped rock. Potion-shaped rock. Potion-shaped rock is gonna kill the little guy. Death to the little slime. Little twig slime is dead. We're going to go ahead and kill this guy. And then, so this should deal 12, right? Oh, for each card discarded this turn. Okay, so I need to keep that in mind in the future. That each card discarded that turn. I'm gonna go ahead and drink the block so I don't take any damage here. Because she doesn't heal the way the Iron Sign does. Her thing is to start a combat, she draws additional cards, which is not that great, to be honest with you. I can deal 12 damage only. Better block then, damn. That sucks. Take a little damage there. And we only get 1 strike? Damn. Okay, we should be able to kill this turn. Nice. Alright. Discard deck. Shivs! At the start of your turn, add 1 shiv to your hand. Okay, so I used to play discard and shivs. And so what shivs do is in the original, you could, there's a card that like gives you 3 shivs. And so you could just stack a bunch of them and throw out these 0-4 damage dealers. However, when I was watching people play the new game, they debuffed it so that you can no longer keep doing that and have a bunch of little damage. Because they realized it was too powerful, because that's how I used to play. Draw cards to you have 6 in your hand. Ooh, I love Tactician. Oh, it costs 3 now? It used to cost way... This, okay, so they have debuffed my girl because they knew how powerful her cards were. So Tactician used to say, oh, it still has it. It's called something else. Slide. If this card is discarded from your hand before the end of your turn, play it for free. Yeah. So this, you weren't allowed to play it at all. It was unplayable. And you had to discard it, but you'd gain energy from it. So I'm going to take it because we want it in a discard deck for sure. Okay, so they just changed it. You could play it. That's interesting. Whoa, who's this guy? A Vine Shambler. Rock Potion! Go! I love it. So, like, now now we can discard this to gain the extra energy. And go back up to 3. Yes! And now this deals 12 damage! Fuck yeah. Oh, I'm so... Y'all, we're here. We're in it. I'm happy. We're here. We're in it. And I'm happy, bro. Hell yeah. This is my girl. The discard deck and the Shiv deck was my everything. It's gonna be sad not to be able to do my combos with Shivs though. The Shiv combo was everything. Tangled? Attacks cost an additional energy this turn. Boo. Hi, Dadley. Welcome. We're taking a break day to play Slay the Spire 2. I'm talking about how we just unlocked the Silent, and she was my discard deck girl with all her Shivs. But from what I've seen in the second game, they have debuffed her Shivs a little bit. Nice indeed. Welcome, Dadley. How was your day at work, King? We're just gonna fully heal here. It's only attacks that cost additional. Okay. Nice. We got our Tactician discard. Strike. Shield. Shield. Okay. Does any tends to imply afflictions on your cards? That's what it was saying. Gotcha. Nice, you did. Had to work on my birthday, so meh? Today's your birthday! Happy birthday, Dadley! Happy birthday, King! Happy birthday! Congratulations! You are another year older. I hope you at least get to celebrate with the people that are close to you and stuff. At least some point this week or before, whenever you choose to celebrate. Draw a card, draw a skill, gain 3 block. At the end of your turn, retain up to 1 card. Ooh, retain cards are really nice because they stay in your hand and are not discarded. But I'm going to draw 1, discard 1 because we're going with the discard deck. We'll go to the event. Treasure! What do we get? Stonecracker. At the start of boss combats, upgrade 3 random cards in your draw pile for the rest of combat. Cool. Love it. Birthday party Friday? Yay! I'm so happy for you. Dadley, what are you getting food-wise for your birthday? Are you like going to a restaurant? Are you getting food made? Are you cupcakes, cake, cookies person? What's the energy? Brianna and I made cookies this weekend. Literally today. Actually, we made it today. And we practiced, we tried doing cookie cups. So we took little Reese's and we pushed them into the cookies and put the cookies into like mini cupcake things, and they are beautiful, gorgeous, delicious, okay? They turn out really well. Pizza and bowling? Fun! I love that! Aw, you're gonna have a good time. Is like bowling a usual thing? Like how many of your friends and stuff are going? Or is it just gonna be like casual hangout type of energy? I'm gonna go to Spire. We're gonna smith. I want to upgrade. Oh, I can just view upgrades down here. Cool. I'm gonna draw 2, discard 2. We're gonna upgrade him. Aw, look at her sitting by the little campfire. Oh, the artwork's so pretty. Ooh. These guys again. The tracker, a brute, and an assassin. Okay. We're gonna discard a defend here. 13 is a little under what we want. I'm gonna take it, I think. I'm gonna go to 18. Fully block it. Oh, he's getting less block. Hate that. He's probably gonna start giving himself strength, which I also don't like. I'm just gonna go straight for her, I think. How much damage does he do? 8? So I should just be using him over the strikes regardless. Okay. And Nunchaku gave us our energy back. I need to pay attention to that too. This is the hard part, is with games like these, I love them, but I don't pay enough attention. Friends and family vibes. My sister's birthday is April 3rd, so we're doing one big party for the both of us. Aw, that's really fun. Good luck on your runs. Thank you, Ryden. Have a good night, King. Dadley, that's so exciting. Oh my goodness, have the most fun ever. Have the most fun ever. It's gonna be awesome. That's what it's gonna be. He is giving himself strength. It's just actually what I didn't want. Now, Dadley, I have to ask you the inevitable question. Are you good at bowling? Like, is that going to be, like, are you going to win? Or are you just kind of, you just enjoy bowling and it's a great place for you guys to get everybody together? Yesterday I was with my partner to celebrate 2-year anniversary of our first date. That's so cute. Aw, so this whole week is like really happy and celebratory and exciting. Aw, congratulations, Dadley. I'm so happy for you guys. What'd you guys do to celebrate? Did you get like, you went to like fancy dinner or sweets or anything? What was the vibe? Can I kill him? Not without drawing, huh? Okay, cool. Bad at bowling, but it's fun. Fair, fair. Bowling gives me, angry flashbacks because I joined the team in high school simply because they need one more person to be able to compete. And I was like, fine, I'll join, but I have no interest in playing. And they're like, no, you don't even have to play well. You don't have to worry about it. We just need you so the rest of us can compete. I was like, okay. And then I joined. And a couple of people joined with me because I had enough people in my little circle to have other people join. And then, because other people joined with me and were willing to stay and play, now all of a sudden it was a, Rachel, why don't you take this seriously? And I was like, because you told me I didn't have to. So I immediately left. As soon as I could, I said, fuck all of you, I'm getting the hell out of here. So bowling is not my shit. I don't enjoy bowling. I have bad little angry memories. But I love a bowling like parlor. The energy of it, the vibes, everything. I love it. So, okay. Deal 3 damage to random move. That's good. Ricochet, love it. Oh, that's on the nasty. I've seen this boss. This is a nasty centipede that's like strung together by flesh. I think it's a regular enemy, but still. Precise cut. Deal 13 damage. Deal 2 less damage for each other card in your hand. Dagger throw. Deal 9. Draw 1. Discard 1. Hell yeah. Hate people like that. Yeah. To be fair, Dan, listen. When I talk about stuff like that, I very much say it with the understanding that I was a bitch. So, like, they had no reason to like me. You know what I mean? I was a dick. But that doesn't mean that I also... You know what I mean? Like, 2 things can be true at once. I can be a person that they were like, fuck you, we only want you to be here, we don't like you, but we want to be able to compete. And it can also be like, oh, well, now that someone else joined, leave. So, 2 things can happen at once. Went to a frozen yogurt place called Sweet Frog and did some shopping and yapping. Aww, that's adorable. What did you get? Did you get anything good? Did you guys get each other little gifts? I don't know how relationships works. I don't know if you buy each other things or what that's about. The Cubex is back. The Cubex is here. We'll get rid of these 2. We gotta get that poison out of our deck, man. We gotta go to a merchant. 2 and 3. Deal a lot of damage. Love it. 9. Okay. We'll go ahead, shield, and deal a little bit of damage. Because we do not have any discard there to up that damage. Draw 1, discard 1 is always welcome. 1, discard a strike. We're gonna get the 8 block. And we're gonna take a defense, so we fully defend against it. I like the little Cubex. He's cute. Ooh, 22! Give me that extra energy. I'm gonna fucking need it. Get rid of the tactician. Get rid of the outbreak. Give me that extra energy juice. Oh no! Oh! I have potion-shaped rocks I haven't been using! Silly me. I gotta remember to use our potion-shaped rocks from our toad. He gives us potion-shaped rocks. Colorless potion. Colorless cards can be used with anybody, any character. Like the green cards are only for the silent, the red cards are only for the ironclad, but colorless you can use for any. Gain 5 block, and the block is not removed to start your next turn, or deal 6 damage. Hell yeah, deal 6 damage. Love the free damage dealers. I'm hard to shop for, but I got her some clothes they picked out and stuff for a sewing project. Ooh, she sews? That's really cute. What are the type of things she sews? Does she help you with like cosplays or something? What is this? Amethyst aubergine. Enemies drop 10 additional gold. Why did you make it an eggplant? You didn't have to make it an eggplant. Alright, we're going up to the merchant because I need to get rid of that poison card from my deck. Get rid of that poison card. We're not playing a poison deck. Ooh, what's this? War paint. Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random skills. I don't know if I have... They would all be blocks. Except for maybe that one, but I don't want to take that risk. Apply 2 weak, gain 11 block. Gain energy, draw 2 cards. Whenever you play a card, gain a block. Ooh, that's a cool power card. Deal damage, deals additional damage for each card drawn in this combat. Deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. I love dagger spray, I'm taking that. Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. Gain 4 block and draw a card. These are the colorless cards. I'm gonna take After Image, I think.
Whoa.
And go from there. I love his little vocalizations. That's so cute. Oh. Alright, event. Ooh, pretty. The sunken statue. You spot an aged statue half submerged in a pond. Its hand gently rests atop a stone sword. Something is also glittering at the bottom of the pond. Votive offerings, perhaps? You could really use some money. I did just buy a bunch. Grab the sword and obtain the Sword of Stone. Transforms into a powerful relic after defeating 5 elites. I do want to know what that is. Dive into the water to gain 121 gold but lose 7 HP. I want to know what the Sword of Stone is. We'll see if we can defeat enough to actually get there. You wrest the sword out of the statue's hands and the whole thing crumbles apart. It's too dangerous to pick up whatever is glittering at the bottom of the pond now. Inspecting the sword, you sense an incredible dormant power within. It's 2:40, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Enjoy the game and catch you next time. Good night, Dan. If we see you on Wednesday, I'll be excited to see you for more Resident Evil. Good night, good night. Have a good day. Last project was a Velma cosplay. Oh, was she the Velma in the picture? Didn't you put a picture in the Discord of you guys? Oh, good for her. Did she sew that herself? Wow. She's talented. I'm gonna go ahead and take the rest and heal here. So cute. Event. Oh, it's a monster battle. Potion-shaped rock! I want my potion-shaped rock. I'm gonna put up After Image. And we're gonna start discarding. This is gonna be able to deal 12 from our discard. Oh, for each card discarded. So this is gonna be able to deal 16, which can kill this little dude. Oh, we also have a 6. Okay, let's get rid of 2 strikes, I think. Because he can go here. And then we can use our defenses and our slice. Yee, she did the Velma skirt. Wow, she's so talented. Oh, Dadley, she's so talented. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, we're gaining block now that After Image is up. Okay, fire. So that, it's only a single block, but it's block. Yeah, we've got the weakened. I should have used the discard one, but that was not smart. It's okay, it is what it is. Weak. Dagger spray. Okay. Discard the Tactician. Gain some energy. Roll 9 to draw 9. I think we can kill it here. 6 and 6. Okay. You guys look great in that cosplay. What's the new sewing project? Oh! Oh, wait, you said it. They just got into sewing recently, but plan to do a Miss Frizzle cosplay. Oh, that would be so cute. Miss Frizzle would be an adorable one. And there's the poison card if we wanted to do that. Okay. Gain 9 block for a discard. Okay. There's my shivs! This is the one I would keep doing, and you could get a bunch of shivs. And just, it was a crazy, crazy deck where you could just have endless attacks. But they must have realized it was overpowered because they changed it. So we'll keep with our discard here. Going to bed. Good night, gal. Good luck on your working real jobs and doing grad school. I'm sending you positive energy, queen. Ooh, let's try the elite. We can always heal afterwards. It's the Birdonis again. Okay, it's gonna gain a strength every turn. So we need to be careful here. We're gonna apply weak, get it down to 12. And then I think we're gonna defense on this one to try and take no damage. Let's use our potion-shaped rock! I love our potion-shaped rock. Okay, he's gonna deal 12. Slice gets go for free here. Ooh, and that was our 10th attack, so we can use this. Cool. Good. Now he's at 18. Okay. We can discard Tactician, discard Untouchable. Block. Beautiful. Use 2 strikes. 8. Nice. 6 by 3 is 18. Dagger throw to draw. And discard one of our strikes. Apply the weak to bring it down to 12. Alright, we're only gonna take 4. Oh! I didn't realize I had extra energy. Oh well. 20. Woo, baby. We got a discard, so we can pull Tactician out. I don't know that it's we still have 3. Okay. So we'll get a little bit of defense here. Let's go! I love it! This is a good combo still. My discard deck still feels good. I'm happy about it. I love having a discard deck. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, we're gonna take the shields here. It should be enough because we're getting 1 every card we play, yeah. Oh, it was 8 by 3. Ah, damn. Okay. Prepared, so we can discard Untouchable. We're gonna discard Dagger Spray, because that's for when you have multiple enemies. Dagger Throw. Get rid of the shield here. Strike. Slice. And fight again. Take 2 damage! Oh, we're so close to killing him. At least he's dead now. Bye, dead adult birdie. I hope we reach the event again where we get to take the egg and have our own. Oh, heal an additional 15. Nice. There's another poison one if you're doing the poison deck. Apply strength and lose strength, apply weak. Oh, I love a deflect. Any 0 cost cards, I'm always for. Alright. I don't know that we need to heal. I kind of want to face the boss as we are. Is there a good upgrade here? Ooh, innate's pretty good. 12 block could be 7 for free. 7 for free, 9 for free. All of these could be real good. Sly could be a good one to upgrade too. I think we're gonna go classic with the deflect, but I don't think we're gonna heal. I think we're just gonna upgrade. Maybe it's too simple and we shouldn't have done it, but I like a cost 0 card. Alright, first and foremost, our potion-shaped rock. Thank you. Ceremonial Beasts. They're going to buff themselves. It's very pretty. I've seen this one has been relatively difficult for people. So we're going to have to see why it's difficult. Let's use our colorless card. Enemy loses 9 strength. The end of all 3 turns, deal 40 damage to all enemies. We're gonna do that one. We'll do the bomb. We like the bomb. A lot of people don't, but I like the bomb. I think it's fun. More resin creations in the Discord? Ooh, I will be excited to see them, Dadley. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it. I think we're doing all right here. Okay, we're gonna weaken him. So what is this? Plow. The first time Ceremonial Beast's HP reaches 150 or below, it becomes stunned and loses all its strength. Oh. Interesting. That seems like a debuff. But okay. Interesting. Yes, we are winning so far. Okay, well, I'm just gonna use my 3 defenses and block. Cool, I love the animation. It's so pretty. Okay, we'll pull out prepared. I think we're gonna go for blocking this turn, so I'm gonna discard those 2. Put after image on. Dagger. Yeah, we're gonna go for the block. Now, let's see if this works. In the old game, if Survivor was the only card left, you could still use it, even though you didn't have a discard. You can still do that. Okay, that's good to know. It's good to know. Got new molds to try out? Ooh, wait, what are the molds? I mean, I know I'm gonna see the pictures, but... Oh, is it gaining strength every turn? That's why it'll lose its... Okay, when it hits 150, it'll lose its strength. I see. Okay. Gain the untouchable. I think we can get it under 150 so it can't attack, if I'm assuming what stun does correctly. Yeah, it stuns it immediately so it can no longer attack. Okay. Cool. Attack, and slice. Very fun, I love that. He's gonna debuff me. Okay. Well, he's not gonna hit me, so let's not do that. Put the bomb back up. What did he do? You can only play 1 card this turn? You little bastard. Fine, I guess I'll try and put a little defense up. Damn. That's rude for a deck that wants to play a lot of cards in 1 turn. Dang. They're trying to counter me. How dare you counter me? Defense. Alright, good. Oh, and bomb went off. Nice. Tiny things, tiny frogs, tiny ducks, tiny turtles, tiny axolotls, a cow, pig, and a gnome. Oh my god, Dadley, that's so cute! Wait, I can't wait to see them. Little tiny creatures. Oh, I love that. You got little tiny creatures. That's so fabulous. They ringed again. So I can either do 7 block or lower by 12. I'm gonna take the block. So I get 8. Boy, that ringing, man. We'll do the damage. Discard the regular strike. Pop prepared. Discard the strike again, I think. Oh, I have to discard 2. Yeah, we're gonna focus on defense then. He's going to deal me a lot of damage this turn. Okay, so it's only 3. My tiny army grows. Soon you're gonna be that person that leaves like little baby ducks and trinkets on people's like cars and seats and tables, so that they have no idea where it came from, but they get to take one home. You're gonna be that person, Dadley, and I think it's adorable. Oh, the bomb was kind of useless there, huh? Should have done the damage, but oh well. Ringing again at 21. Uh-oh. That's not good. At least I can still live here. 23, Jesus. Ooh. We don't have a lot of damage damage to do here? That's a little under 10, so I'm still alive. Okay. Hey, okay! We defeated the Celestial Beast! Loot! 100 gold, 10 gold, weak potion. Add a card to your deck. Ooh, they must be like rare ones or something, or legendary ones maybe because they're gold. Had to play the WWE Supercard. Been playing since season 1. The game you're playing reminds me of Magic the Gathering and Hearthstone. Yes, this is a deck-like building game. It's very similar. Just kind of a little different because you're playing on like a path because it's a roguelike against like AI versus like other people. Discard your hand and add a shiv into your hand for each card discarded. Ooh. Shivs hit all enemies. Oh, we could do a shiv deck. Discard your hand, next turn attack, deal double damage. Oh, let's do a shiv deck. Fuck it. Game is in my wish list? Yes, Dadley, I'm loving it. To be fair, it's only early access right now, so you got plenty of time. But I'm loving it. And it tells us what boss we're gonna fight. At the end, you will fight the Insatiable. Okay, floor 2. We'll go until we die. Oh, who's this? We get to meet a bunch of different people. Oh, so every floor now has a new ancient. Tez Katara, it which feeds the fire. Ancients reside in these rooms. They grant incredible bonuses, treasures, and knowledge. Oh, a visitor, do come India. What can Tez Katara do for you? Nutritious soup. Enchant all strikes in your deck with Tez Katara's Ember. Cost 0 and gains eternal. Cannot be removed or transformed from your deck. Holy shit! But they cost 0? Ooh, that's such a good one, but I honestly don't think we need it for this deck. That's crazy to say. I don't think we need it. I still need to play the first one. Oh, the first one's so fun. This one is really improved, though. Like, the artwork, the gameplay, the mechanics, all of it. And it keeps 3 original characters and only gets rid of 1 of the ones from the first game, and it adds in 2 new ones, I think. Start of the turn, spend 5 gold to gain energy. Ooh. Golden Compass. Replace the Act 2 map with a single special path? I mean, I haven't played the Act 2 map at all. This is my first time getting to Act 2, but I fucking want to try the special path. We have to try the special path, yo! Come on! Proceed. Whoa! What is this special path? Okay, I'm a little terrified. I'm a little terrified, but I'm gonna do it. Ooh, exoskeletons, nasty. Reduce all damage taken and HP lost by exoskeleton to 9. Okay, so they can only lose 9? Interesting. Ew. We're gonna throw out a strike and a defense here. Yeah, they're roaches. So this is where things like Dagger Spray come in handy, because it hits everybody, which is very helpful to us. We discarded, which means we can kill that guy. Oh! Because it brought it down to 9. I get it. But I can still kill you with a rock potion. I love it. Fucking potion that's a rock. It's a rock. Potion-shaped rock is the best thing ever. We don't really need to do that, but we're gonna. 6 times 3 is 18. So 6 hitting individually is enough to kill. I see. Commercial from Raid would be appropriate? Literally. Literally. So you have to hit these guys with small amounts individually. Ooh! Perfect time for a shiv. Let's go! Look at our shivs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, oh, he's 1 away. 1 away from death, but that's okay, because we're gonna heal, or we're gonna block all his hits, so it's fine. That was a good shiv turn. We love a good shiv turn. Oops. Alright. Ew, they crumble like little roaches, too. Nasty. Another weak potion. Ooh, I actually don't want that because I want my potion-shaped rock. I want my potion-shaped rocks. I don't want that. Gain 2 dexterity, which improves block. Pinpoint. Deal 17 damage. Cost 1 less energy for each skill played this turn. Or an improved dagger throw. Ooh. We'll take the improved dagger throw. Event. Whoa, cool. Colossal flower. There's a colossal flower growing atop a mountain of bones. As its color-shifting petals pulsate, you sense there's a powerful cluster of pollen in the center, but the undulating petals are razor-sharp and unpredictable. You could grab some of its golden nectar, but reaching the prize in the center is so tempting. Okay, wait. No, Andrew, unfortunately not. So extract nectar to gain 35 gold or reach deeper. Enter deeper and lose 5 HP. We have to do it. This is the special path. You push past a layer of razor-sharp petals. They're coated with a substance that makes your skin tingle. This seems to numb the pain? Maybe this is why there's a pile of bones here. Gain 75 gold or reach deeper. Hell fucking yeah. The tingling turns into a throbbing weakness as you push onwards. This flower wants to eat me. Why did I go into it? Gain 135 or enter the center. Every Pollinus core, every 4 turns, draw 2 additional cards. Hell yeah! We took so much damage, but I don't care. With a final lunge, you grab hold of the Pollinus core. The plant shudders violently. Its petals go dull, and the tingling stops. The golden nectar becomes worthless muck. You killed it. I love it. Oh, it's more insectoid bugs. Thieving Hopper. This enemy intends to apply afflictions on your cards, and it tries to escape the combat after 5 turns. Okay. We're gonna discard a strike. No. Yeah. That way this does 12. Then we steal 8. Oh, we're not able to block, but we can throw a potion-shaped rock! I love it so much. We're gonna take a good chunk of damage here. I don't like that. Yeah, we got the special golden compass. This is my first act 2, and I just said, fuck it, we're gonna take them. No, he stole Tactician! He's gonna try to escape with Tactician? The fucking bastard. The bastard's gonna die. The bastard's gonna die here today. You do not get to run away with Tactician. Do not get to run away with Tactician. I'm gonna pull out the steel. I'm gonna go shiv, shiv. Oh, it doesn't count. It does not count itself as a card. We need to keep that in mind. Because I thought it would give me 4 and it only gave me 3. What did the wings do? Receives 50% less damage from attacks. Deal attack damage 5 times to stun it. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. We might be in trouble here. I think I'm gonna throw a weak on it. Try and lower its attack at least a little bit. Oh no, we're gonna have 2 turns to kill it. Oh no, I don't want it to run away with Tactician. Okay, okay, okay. Focus. There's weak. There's slice. We're gonna get rid of untouchable and the defense because we gotta kill this thing. Dagger throw. How much can I deal? 12? Or... I think that would only give me 8. Oh, I can't kill it this turn. Oh, it gave me it gave me the energy back. Yeah! Okay, I can't kill it this turn, but it's close. I should be able to kill it next turn. Okay, okay, okay. Nice! Thank you, Yoshida! Thank you. Woo! Okay. We got it. We got it. Thank God we got the card back. Oh my lord. After champion bonus time? Cheap Easter candy? Yeah, Easter candy's good. Take your stolen card back. Nice indeed. Woo! Add a card to your deck. Enemies lose 6 strength. Shivs deal 4 additional damage. I like that. Gain 8, block, draw 2 cards. Hell yeah, let's do that one. Okay, I think we need to take the heal. I would love the upgraded ones. But I do think we need to take the heal. So I'm gonna take it. We'll go back up to 70. Okay. We might be able to upgrade the next one. A louse progenitor. Does that mean it's gonna create babies? Gains 14 block upon first being hit. Oh, that's usually the starting enemy in Slay the Spire. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay. It curled up and it got shield. Okay. I'm gonna take the block then. It's gonna give itself block and buff. Okay. I'll discard even though I don't really need to. 14, okay. 19 damage, huh? Papa prepared. I think we're better off defending here than anything else, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, it lowered my block! Fine, I'll throw a potion-shaped rock at you! And I will storm! Fuck you! If you will not let me block, then I will deal you damage! Aye, that's a lot of damage to take. There's after image. Okay, like, yay! Okay, we fully blocked this one at least. So dagger throw. Discard. Oh, we don't have the energy for it. Okay. Let's put those in there. Okay, he frailed us. He lowered our block, but it doesn't super matter right now. We're just gonna deal the damage and be fine. 10 strength! Oh, jeez, please. I can't even block all that if I wanted to. And these won't do anything. Oh god. We might be in trouble here. We might be in trouble. Oh, I get to draw 2 additional cards, right? Yeah, okay. Put some weak on him. We'll deal the 8. He wants to hit me for 14. I would rather he didn't. We'll use the 2 defenses to block it. He's got a lot of strength, bro. I don't like that. Let's pop out a prepared. Get rid of untouchable and survivor. Pop a dagger throw. Get rid of the defense. We're gonna try to do as much attacking here as we can. Dagger strike and strike. Okay, okay. He's down to 28. 15 strength. Jeez. Okay, let's at least weaken that a little bit. 21. I don't have anything to defense though. That's the trouble. Is like when I would want to draw it, I don't have it anyway. Oh boy, that's a lot of damage. We might have to heal again instead of upgrade. Okay. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. That would give me 15, which means I would take 10 versus 4 times 4 is 16, so that would not be enough to kill him. Alright, we have to shield him. 16 is not enough to kill him. Oh, maybe if we had Nunchaku then, though, we could still attack. These are the little things I don't think about, man. I gotta think about these things more. Alright, he's dead. Woo! He was a trickier fight than I thought. Gains 3 dexterity this turn. I'm gonna skip. I don't think we need to clog up our deck. We are unfortunately gonna need to heal again. It is what it is, though. Ooh, very cool. Crystal Sphere. I predicted you'd enter. Oh, a raspy voice. Whoops. A raspy voice calls out as you enter a mystic hut. Your destiny has brought you here. We must uncover your future and fortune so you can save us all. Okay, here are the options for the Crystal Sphere reading. Be sure to sign the waiver as well, she says while bringing out pen and parchment. Literally a bug killer. Uncover your future, pay 75 gold, and divine 3 times. Or a payment plan, gain a debt, and divine 6 times. Unplayable at the end of your turn. If this is in your hand, lose 10 gold? I don't know what divine is. We're gonna take the top one. Let's begin to see what's within. Whoa, what is this? Reveal your future by revealing the tiles. Select small divination or big divination and reveal the tiles within the crystal sphere. Once an item is revealed, you will receive it at the end of the session. But beware, revealing some items may be dangerous. This is not in the original. This is cool. I'm gonna go right in the center. Ooh, a gold coin. Your aura is gleaming. Let's go down here. That's a card. Ooh. I wonder if that counts as us receiving it. That's 2 cards and 2 gold coins? Oh, it did count. Okay, 10 gold and 10 gold, so it doesn't mean single gold. And then a colorless. Oh, no, this is regular. Okay. Gain 6 blocks, adds 2 shivs. Deal 9 damage to all enemies. Oh, we're taking that. And then what's this one? A skill. Ooh, they're like blue. Add 3 shivs, reduces cards cost by 1. Deal 6 damage to all enemies. If the last card you play disturbs a skill, apply 1 weak. Shivs deal 4 additional damage. We'll take the shiv one, because we tend to be using your shivs. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. I like this, that they added this. Treasure! Watch. Ooh, nasty gross. What relic is this? Candelabra. At the start of your second turn, gain energy. Gain 2 energy. Okay. Alright. Not bad, not great. Oh, what's this? Self-help book? Aww. On the floor lies a tome. Top 3 ways to conquer the Spire. The book is encrusted with blood, so you find this manuscript highly suspicious. Will you read it? Read the back. Choose an attack to enchant with Sharp 2. Increases the damage by 2. Read a random passage. Choose a skill to enchant with Nimble 2. Increases block gain by 2. Read the entire book. Choose a power to enchant with Swift 2. First time you play this card, draw 2 cards. Ooh. Let's increase block. We're gonna give it to my backflip, I think. I think that's a good one. 'Tis merely a flesh room. Stab, stab. Literally. Literally is kind of how it works. You flip to a random page. Defense 101. Don't get it. You read the rest of the passage, and it's surprisingly illuminating. You incorporate these ideas into your battle tactics. I love it. We get another relic? Cool. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with an additional 2 energy. Hell yeah. We're getting a bunch of energy for a deck that doesn't really need it, but that's what happens sometimes. Ooh, relic trader. You turn a corner and suddenly a shadowy figure is just standing there. He pivots to face you. Welcome. What are you trading? The figure inquires as he flares open his cloak to reveal a slew of suspicious wares. Take the top one, trade Regal for Meal. Take the middle, trade Toad for Happy Flower, or Stone Cracker for Planisphere. Really? You couldn't have taken any of my energy ones? Okay, let's see. Whenever you enter a shop, heal. Every 3 turns, gain an energy. No, I'm not getting rid of my Toad. I like my potion-shaped rocks. Whenever you enter a question mark room, heal 4 HP. Oh, I have to take one. Oh, no. That's not great. Okay, we're gonna enter a shop at least once, so I'll take the meal ticket. I'll take the meal ticket. Thank you. I didn't want to get rid of my Toad, and I think the Cracker is gonna help us for the boss, so we'll keep him. So we'll heal a little bit at least. Choose a card, add 3 copies of that card in your hand. Should deal 4 additional damage, gain 3 dexterity. Ricochet could be good because we're dealing a discard. What are the relics? Start each combat, draw 2. Gain 20% additional gold. Oh, just immediately, okay. Pawn pickup, enchant an attack with momentum 5. Increase this card's attack damage by 5, this combat when played. Interesting. 5 regen, attack, and power. Alright, well, let's remove a card we don't need to make our deck smaller. I think... 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're just gonna get rid of a strike card here. Just to try and clear up some space. And I don't think I want to put any of these in my deck. I think we're gonna leave it alone. Suppose we could add momentum if we wanted to, but I don't think we need to here. I'll take the power card potion. Let's do that. Alright, elite time. Here we go. What are you? Infested Prism. The first time Infested Prism takes attack damage, the attacker, each turn, the attacker gains an energy. Ooh, I do like that. We're gonna pop accuracy out. And then this might just be a defense turn, unfortunately. Because that's a lot of damage he's gonna deal. It's literally Bill Cipher, Dadly. It really is. Yeah, I think we're just gonna block as much of that as possible, because that's a big one. Oh, and let's throw our rock! I love throwing our rock. He has a lot of health. Woo! After image, we could just straight up use Tactician, although we don't need to here. We have no defense, which is a little annoying. 9 by 3 is 18. Let's get all the cards. Stagger throw it, so we get the energy back. We're gonna discard a strike. Oh! Had we already attacked that turn? Well, shoot. Oh, it's when he takes attack damage we get the energy back. Okay, so it's not gonna work if he doesn't take the damage. Oh, I see. Alright. We'll use that last one to do the strike. Interesting. Learn more as you play. I like it. Okay, this looks like a pretty good damage dealing turn. Let's go! Defend. Get rid of the defenses. We're gonna go ahead and dagger throw. So we can discard Flick Flack and deal the damage. Beautiful. We're gonna strike. We're gonna daggers. We're gonna deal 20 from our discard. I love it. And end the turn. Ooh, he gained 4 strength. I don't like that. And 20 shield? Alright, we need to gain block here. We're not gonna get through a 20 shield. I don't think so. Let's get rid of Storm, because we're not playing with the shivs. If, we have to deal damage, though, to get the extra energy. So we'd be wasting it. Your triangle is getting to the point. It's acute of your spells. I hope you have the right attacks. Andrew, you got all the puns for days, don't you? Puns for days, bro. Alright, we're defending against a little bit of it, at least. Okay, we took 6. We took 6. Put on the weak. Discard the Tactician, even though we don't technically need to. But at least we're defending against some of it here. Boy, that after image really helps when you're playing a deck that does a lot of cards. 13! 3 times! 39 damage? Oh god. Oof, indeed. I'm gonna try and drink the power potion, see if it does anything. Whenever you play a card, deal 4 damage to a random enemy. Okay, Serpent Form, love it. She's a goddess, we love her. At the start of your turn, add a shiv in your hand. Nope. Fan of Knives. Shivs now hit all enemies. I guess we're going Serpent Form. We're just gonna try and block as much as we can. So we're blocking essentially 1 hit, which means we're taking a little under 26 damage. Woo! This is about to be a hard hit. Jeez Louise. Oh, Oh, we need to kill this thing faster. Oh, God. Alright, I think we're gonna Storm of Steel this so that we can use this as an attack turn. 1, 2. Oh, that's true. We do have accuracy on, so shivs are dealing more. Serpent forms up. Okay. Okay, we might be able to kill him next turn depending on how much he shields. 20! Oh, God. Oh, God. No, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. There's 12. We're gonna discard Flick Flack to deal 9. Yes, we can do this. We've got combos in play. Yes! Okay, okay, okay. Woo! We're still at 24 health, which isn't great, but... Potion of Binding. Apply one weakened vulnerable to all enemies. Okay. Lantern. Start each combo with additional energy. Stop giving me energy! I don't need it for a discard deck! Oh, God. I guess that's fine. We can add Leading Strike in there. I don't want our deck to get too bloated, though. Nice indeed. I wonder how many degrees it will take to defeat the triangle don't rule her out victory. Andrew, how many of those do you have, dude? We're gonna have to heal again. We're not gonna get to upgrade a single card. Whoo! We got another elite. This really is the special path. Oh, this is the gross centipede. Decimillipede, where they're all attached. So if other segments are still alive, it revives in 2 turns with 25 HP. Oh boy, gross indeed. Okay. I'm gonna dagger throw this fucker. Discard Tactician. So that we can use as many of these as possible. Okay. 10. 16. We're gonna take a little bit of damage here. Not too much. Only 3. Oof, I hate it. I'm gonna dagger throw the front to get rid of Untouchable. We have our block. We're gonna prepared. Ah, shoot. That sucks, because I have to discard 2. Alright. Strike, 4, and 15. Oh, Potion-Shaped Rock! Okay, they're down super low. I'm gonna take 14. Ooh, I'm gonna take a lot of damage. Oh, God. Ew, Andrew Nasty! Oh, God. Okay, let's backflip. Even just playing Flick Flack is better than Dagger Spray. That's crazy. I'm gonna play the Flick Flack. And I think I'm gonna Storm of Steel here to try and get a bunch of shivs. We're gonna take out this guy. Because I do get 2 turns to kill this last one. I think we're gonna take them all out. Okay, so that way we don't take the damage. We got 2 turns to try and kill the last Decimillipede piece. Oh boy. Put the shiv accuracy up. We're gonna discard the deflect, because I gotta be dealing damage back here. What? Oh, I only get 1 of my turns? Oh no, we're so fucked. Oh, we're so fucked. I thought I got 2 turns. Oh no, we're fucked. We're dead. We're deceased. Okay, we'll use our potion, but like, we're dead. We're deceased. There's absolutely no fucking way. Damn. Yeah, oh no indeed. I thought we'd get 2 turns. You only get 1 turn. It revives the 2nd turn. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh shoot. I guess we'll take the double defense. But I think we're so dead. Even if we heal, we're not gonna be able to come anywhere near to defeating the boss. We're gonna have like no health left. Oh, the Decimillipede, I think it's gonna be the end of our run, you guys. I think this is it. I think this is it. Yep, especially with those cards we just drew. Health. 2 health. Jesus. We can defeat this battle, but we're going to lose to the boss. We're gonna lose to the boss. They're at 2 health, even after healing. There's no way. Apply 4 poison to all enemies. That's how you do the poison deck. Deal 7 damage, another flick flack. Yeah, there's no way, dude. We're at 23. Alright, let's at least see what he is. The Insatiable, 321. Jesus Christ. Okay. Throw all the defenses on. We'll throw our potion-shaped rock! And end the turn. Sand pit. Oh, what did he just do? In 4 turns, you will be eaten and die. Ew. I don't like that. That a nasty. I don't like that. No thank you. Yeah, just don't, literally. 28 damage. Frantic escape. Get farther away. Increase sandpit by 1. And then increase the cost of this card by 1. Ah, I see. It gives you more turns to live. Alright, well, we're gonna dagger throw first so we can get our discard off. We got untouchable and we need the shield to try and block from a 28. We're on a deflect. We're at 19. We could just deal a shit ton of shiv damage here. Ooh, I really kind of wanna. Do we have any escapes left? We do have an escape left to draw. So I think I'm gonna take the defense so that we're mostly blocking, and I'm gonna do the shivs. Fuck it. Gonna die anyways. 10 shiv damage. Oh, they're dealing an additional 6 from accuracy. I don't know how accuracy got upgraded, but I'll take it. 10 damage from a 0 card? Hell yeah. And it's enough for us to block, because we got after image on. Woo, baby, I like after image. And now we can run away while he's buffing. There. We backed up twice. Woo, baby, I love it. Oh, I think it can only go up to 4, so we shouldn't waste our escapes. Because they do increase in amount. Ooh. That's not great. It's a lot of damage he wants to hit me with. Now he's at 14. Okay, now we're fine. Now we're fine. Deal the damage. Do I have any... I do have frantic escapes left in my deck. Okay, so I just need to draw one. Beautiful. Go ahead and draw it. He's back up to 3. I love it. We can do a prepared. He wants to deal 20 damage. We're gonna get rid of one of the frantics in the block. We'll dagger throw. How many frantics are left in the deck? 0. Okay, so I should... Well, I'm at 3. Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. I don't know what we're talking about. Everything's fine. I can't discard the status card? Oh, no, I just wasn't doing it while it's up. Okay, okay. Deal the 20 and deflect. Okay, we're gonna take 8 here. We need to watch our health too, because we're getting low. 30 damage. Jesus Christ. Oh, I want to discard Tactician, but I might have to discard Sly to get the... We'll discard Tactician to play the Untouchable by itself. Dagger Spray will deal 8, and we'll do that. Okay, we're gonna take 9. Oh, Jesus! Okay, he's only buffing this turn. He's only buffing. He's only buffing. Oh, no! At the start of the next turn, you will be eaten and die! Oh, no! But we don't have any in our hand. Uh-oh. Oh, no! We're officially fucked! We don't have any runaways! Alright, we've got 1 revive here, so we'll take our revive. Oh, he ate us! Oh, the revive doesn't count. It must not count on the box. Desecrated. I'm going to need a new map. Oh, no! Oh, wow. The insatiable devoured the silent, and yet it still hungers. Oh, no! I thought our potion might work, but apparently it doesn't work if you get eaten. Or maybe it just doesn't work with bosses. I don't know. Okay, let's look at our epochs, and then we'll end for the night. Prion, unlocked by accumulating score. Chapter 1, Prion, Magnum Opus. A void of nothingness. But then the world came into existence. It churned about and molded itself to that which tells stories. Along this journey lay a planet named Prion, a mere speck in this universe. They say that a great story about a spire took place there. Aww. Ooh, cards unlocked. Hell yeah. Very cool. Ooh, more little guys. Alright, our 2 other epochs. Bigger Prey, beat Act 1 with the Silent. Chapter 4, Bigger Prey, the Silent. Oh, look at the little placeholder art. Oh, it's so cute. These are the fun parts about early access, is we get the cute little scribbles. The other sisters judge the 4th one in silence. They have not seen her for over 3 centuries, and she returns with an ugly, pulsating scrap. The Silent recollects the trials she endured for this trophy, but does not speak. To speak is weak. One can only prove herself with more impressive trophies. There's always bigger prey. Oh, so she has sisters, and they're all trying to come back with bigger prey. Cool. She's 300-something years old. Damn. More silent cards. Retain for poison, poison, and poison. Okay, it wants me to play poison. Fair enough. Anomalous Planet. Play a run with the Silent to reveal this epoch. Chapter 2. Anomalous Planet. The Regent. His Majesty barely even looked anymore and swiped through the planet profiles in the current constellation. I demand to visit a more exciting planet. The Regent slammed his fist down on the space console. Beep, beep, beep. Anomalous Planet detected. Oh, this is one of the brand new characters. Unlocked the Regent. The Regent has arrived. His Majesty may now embark upon the Spire. Onwards. Unlock the Regent as a playable character. Hell yeah. I'll be excited to play as him. He's one of the brand new characters to this game. And apparently he's a lot of fun. Alright, y'all. That is where we are gonna end for tonight. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful little journey of learning Slay the Spire 2. On Wednesday, we will back to some beautiful Resident Evil shenanigans. I don't think we're gonna raid out tonight. I'm double checking, see if there's anybody up playing something cool. Yeah, I don't think so. I think we're just gonna end it for tonight. So I'm gonna give you a thank you to everybody who's here. Dadley, thank you for being here, and happy birthday, King! Enjoy your birthday celebration. Andrew, thank you for all your puns and for being here. Jamie, thank you for being here, staying with us. Yoshida, Gal for stopping by. Dan for being here. All of y'all, thank you. Have good nights. And Theta was here earlier as well, so thank you to Theta. Thank you to Wolf Dog for stopping by. So many people stopped by and said hello today. Y'all are fucking fire. To Brianna, my sister, but I see her every day. And to anybody else who stopped by, I appreciate you. You're amazing. I will see you on Wednesday. Good night. See you on Wednesday for more Resident Evil. Goodbye.